And howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome, friends, lovers, and everyone in between to a brand new live stream here on the channel, where today's objective is to learn and try to still get a little bit better at World of Warships. It has been going... It's been going alright. It's been going good. I've got some people who ended up joining the Discord and have educated me lots in terms of degrees and attack angles and different penetrations, and don't take that out of context, and all the kind of different types of other things that can kind of really help out escalate our way of playing this game. But to be fair, at the end of the day, I still have to hit my target. So it still comes down to me just, you know, getting good. So to be fair, I still got to get some practice in. I have been playing the New Mexico a whole bunch as my ship, and I'm kind of close to getting there in terms of ship XP. But man, I tell you what, oh god, the dispersion rate on the New Mexico is absolutely horrendous. Plus the 356, it does alright for a tier 6, but I am starting to move my way through the British battleships, because I noticed, as I was looking through all the different British battleships, I saw this Renown over here. This Renown has a 381 mount for his cannons, which is absolutely phenomenal. Plus it only has a 22-second reload time, which is absolutely, like, that is a lot. That's really fast for a reload time. 5,300 and 11,350 and 7.9 kilometers. But if I look at our tier 6 here, it is 18.7 kilometers, a little bit shorter range, but this one actually does a little bit less damage in comparison and a slower reload rate. So, you know, 180 turn time is going to be 50 seconds. What's the 180 turn time on the British ship? I probably should have looked at that. Renown. It has a 180 turn time of, 30 seconds. Yeah, so, I mean, not too bad. 30 seconds, 53, 11,350, 30, 5350, 11,350, 350, 30 seconds. Trying to remember that, keep that in my mind. Yeah, a 180 turn time of 50 seconds, so basically E. It's in the E. Howdy there, Zero Unique. Thank you for stopping on by. Is it Zero Unique, or is it O-Unique, or is it O-Unique? I don't know. Educate me on your pronunciations of your amalgamations of your verbiage, and I don't know, online, that's enough word salad for you. But, so I kind of feel like the British battleship will do a lot better, just a lot faster turn time, higher penetration, more damage overall, although I think it does have less health overall. So if we look at the New Mexico is 16,457 for its armor and 5,500. So if we look though, over at the UK, I think its armor though is much thinner is the issue. Yeah, it goes to 330, so it is a little bit easier to be taken out, but its health is about the same. But, you know, it does get torpedoes with it, which, you know, I'm sure in some instances can be pretty helpful overall. But yeah, I say let's start moving our way up through the Indefatigable ship and try to get ourselves up to the Queen Mary. Yeah, I mean, it being a little bit easier to take damage with this lesser armor, which means it will be a little bit more of a sponge, or not a sponge, so a little bit more of a glass cannon, but it can dish out a lot more damage, though, at the same time. So, you win some, you lose some. I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. Although I think its dispersion radius, I think, is much shorter. I'm not really sure how to check that out in terms of looking at stats, but I know you can probably look it up online. But I say let's go ahead and move on into a random battle and get ourselves started. We need basically 6,600. I don't want to waste any sigils on this. You know, because that's only just a minimum amount of XP. I may as well just battle my way through some random battles here to start off with and just go from there. I did get myself a new commander, so I do have more AP damage, less damage taken away from fires, faster traverse speed, and gun feeder for switching the types, which will be nice. I don't really know what else is good for a battleship. Maybe something like ship speed, or like vigilance for acquisition range and damage reduction from torpedoes when we do get hit. But usually most of the time, if you are getting hit by torpedoes, you might be a little bit SOL regardless. Main battery reload after enemy's been spotted within your ship's secondary battery range. I mean, they shouldn't be getting close to your secondary battery range. Main or secondary aiming, furious, maybe emergency repair, that could be kind of good. I'm not really sure what else would be good besides... Jesus, what is popping off right now? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that. You can't turn off notifications for group messages. For some odd reason, you can't turn off notifications for group messages on Discord, so every single time someone sends a message in that group, it pings you, which is just, you know, amazing. So I just turned that off real quick. I say let's get started then. We are going to be playing a whole bunch today, so anyone who wants to feel like joining and getting along with the party and kind of wanting to help along, I am sitting over in the Discord if you want to join up into the squad and help out or just play along. Otherwise, feel free to sit back and enjoy the stream overall and just kind of watch me squirm and cry a little bit on the inside. There are a few human players, but I'm not going to be try-harding too much starting off with. I'm just going to be kind of trying to just experiment a little bit with this ship. So, curious cannon placements I see here. A little bit, you know, different I can see, but not too bad. This is just a starter ship per se, so don't have to worry about it too much. Where do we want to go? I mean, most of these guys can be off to our left, so we may as well just kind of move a little bit off to the left. I know it's rotor time. Jesus, rotor time is real slow. I think when we get up to the tier 6, maybe even the tier 5, I'll probably get rotor shift time difference on it, just so we can dodge things a little bit faster too. And also because it makes it a little bit easier to get back to central neutral zone for your rotor time as well. Now, I think the British battleships, they have a unique thing where I think their HE shields have a little bit more penetration in comparison to other battleships, if I remember correctly. So it's not always so bad if we have to stay on HE for firing at long distances, but AP will still be just as good as any other situation of having an AP on, especially with that skill on there where I do more AP damage overall. But long range, you always want to be doing HE, then maybe a little bit closer is when you want to start doing your AP. Depending on kind of a little bit of an arc angle of what you want to kind of do with this and what angle they're at. Because if they're at an angle to you, you're probably not going to be able to get much penetration with your AP. It's just going to bounce off, ricochet, get over penetration, you know, and not really do a whole lot for you. But, you know, if they're at a good angle for you to go smack into them, then definitely AP is going to be your way to go. Now, the range on this thing is a little bit short, so they might be able to start hitting me first before anything, but I expect that there will be an AI somewhere right around here. Probably a destroyer. Yeah, there he is. Hey, pop yourself back up again. 4 seconds, a fast travel speed on that. 4 seconds, 1, 2, he's turning, say right about there. Ooh, come on, baby, it's looking good. Yeah, nice. Got a set fire on him, which means he's gonna have to waste his repair party immediately. So next time he gets something incapacitated, he's just not gonna be able to repair that, although he is just AI, so you can only hope for so much. I think that guy's about to crash into the island. Just gonna throw a shot out there, see where that lands. 7 seconds. It's a bit of a far travel time. He's turning inward a little bit, see if I can fire a little bit shorter in that angle. Oh, it's looking good, still looking good. Yeah, I got one incapacitation, got his turret out, but I think I saw the other human... battleship over there, but surprisingly, this destroyer is still alive. And that's concerning to me as a battleship. Yeah, come on, one more shot. Reload, don't you dare steal my shot, don't you dare steal my kill. Get it? Yeah, there we go. Also, damn, someone set me on fire. What the fuck? Hello there, buddy. 5-second travel time. See how that goes. Land. Yo, good. Double incapacitations and set of fire. Is he gonna repair that one? No, he's not. He's gonna be burning. He's churning. What is my range on these torpedoes? Only 6 kilometers, so I don't want to waste that just yet. I'll throw a single one out here, see if I can catch him on fire early. That dispersion looks like it's just going to do a V around him, isn't it? Oh, one landed, not pen on that one. I want to see if I can get an easy kill. I mean, the destroyer is doing some great work on that. I'll throw up 1 barrage at it. Okay, I guess it's 2 barrages. I'm going to move over to my AP because this battleship is coming in. Oh, damn, someone else is going to get that kill on that one. Yep, there it goes. Bastard. This guy is going to be coming in within 6 kilometers of me, I think, if I just come around this island. I'm going to get my AP ready to just full broadside this guy. I may want to angle myself, because I do have side turrets here, so I can still fire with 2 of my turrets. If I turn towards. No, I can't really get an angle on that just yet. I'm going to want to come around. I'm going to actually arc out a little bit, just so I can start turning in a little bit sharper. Yeah. Come around, come around. I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna see if I can get a full barrage. He's not even looking at me. He's not even looking at me. Ooh, sexy, sexy. 5 penetration on that. That is looking good. Also, I don't think this is gonna do much for me, but I'll throw this out there just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. See if it maybe gets in the way of him. I'm gonna throw it through there. Otherwise, I'm not gonna really find much of an angle to do this from. He's starting to look at me. Oh, okay, now he's starting to look at me. Now he's starting to look at me. Hello there, turrets. I see you turning around. Is he? Is he? No, he's turning back the other way. He's turning his turrets again. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna keep on opening fire on full broad on this guy then. I do have a destroyer directly in front of me that is a concern, and it is a human. Oh no, it's an AI. AI, never mind. I don't have to worry that much then. Yeah, I think he's trying to put his turrets on the right. He's gonna turn towards me. But we do have another battleship right there. I'm just gonna turn also because that destroyer probably launched torpedoes at me. Right at the waterline. Beautiful. No real penetration just yet. Let's see if I can get my turrets turned around. Damn, his secondary set me on fire. I may as well just throw a repair party up then, just to kind of negate that. Or throw him in my healing party. I always keep on calling it the repair party. I don't know why. Hello there, oh shit, oh shit. Hello there, destroyer. Yeah, okay, I'm surprised that AP actually even did really anything to you. Hello, 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 there you are. Yep, 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 that's a problem. That's a little bit of a problem. Dodge, keep on changing angles. Can I throw a torpedo out there? See what it does? Speed up again, speed up again. Want to get that second turret round, get another turret round. I need to move away from this guy. No, it's gonna get me killed. Oh, but that got him killed. Fuck yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Get into that ass section. Where'd my last barrage go? I could have before just fired another barrage. I didn't see it go anywhere though. I am still burning right now, but I'm not too concerned about it. That cruiser is looking juicy though. God, that cruiser is looking real juicy. He's about to ram? Is he about to ram that battleship? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? I thought they travel underneath water. Okay, okay. We can still make this work, though. Are they about to collide? They are colliding. Let's see if I can get both of them. There goes the battleship. He's being smacked by torpedoes right now. He might just be dead right there in the water. Yeah, there it goes. I'm being detected by somebody. Can I get another firing before he dies? Can I get the kill? Can I get the kill? Do it, do it. One last bullet, get the kill. Son of a bitch, ricochet. I'm trying to see if I can steal the last bit of it. I might. Yeah, got the kill, beautiful. I will take it. That is nice, that's exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's see if I can sit here and kind of juggle my cannons a little bit. I keep them right in front, try to keep these cannons looking forward. That back cannon is not much of a concern to me, overall. That thing can kind of sit there. I just don't want this right-hand side cannon to start turning over to the left if I, like, do this. Oh, I was gonna say if I do that, it might start rotating around, but I think it might only do that if I do full broadside. But the last 3 cruisers and battleship are out here on this other side, being detected by somebody. Hello. That'll be doing good. I think that should land. Oh, he's turning. Oh, just barely missed on a V. Turn around for my right cannon to get a shot on this guy. AI. Okay, the only human player is this phlegm dog off to the right, so I'm gonna do a little bit broadside then. Yep, we'll do fine. I'm kind of surprised that thing is looking at me instead of the battleship directly in front of him, dude. Come on, AI, work with me here. Why are you looking at me? Why are you firing at me? I'm gonna do my healing party now because I am already kind of damaged here. I want to get that healed up. Get it started repairing. Why wait for it? I'm being shot at. I'm gonna give myself an angle. He missed. I wanna get my torpedoes out. I bet you this cruiser also has torpedoes. Yep, launch that. And barrage. Looking good. Citadel hit. I'm actually gonna turn down my acceleration down to half because he turned faster that way. I bet he's about to launch torpedoes at me, or already did. God, the turn radius on this thing is atrocious, eh? That torpedo is definitely gonna miss him. But he is full broad to me, so I can just probably do some great penetration on this dude. Come on, penetrate him. And do it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. And then let's just start focusing. What the fuck? Where are those shots going? Hello? Where did those shots go? I'm just gonna turn, see if I can get my torpedo on this guy, because I bet he also has torpedoes. That's why he's trying to look at me here. He's actually not the human player. He is an AI bot. Launch my torps that way. Hopefully the AI here that's moving in won't get in the way of my torpedo. It might. Ah, he's getting in the way of my cannon. Hit him? Hit him? Yeah! Come on, give me the kill, give me the kill. There we go, beautiful. Give me that kill. And then we do got one more guy over here trying to come around the corner. Is he a human player? He is, no, he's just he's a AI. So we don't gotta be worried too much. Be coming around there. I may as well just wait for the torpedo. May as well just wait for the torpedo to reload. Honestly, I could probably even just like stop here if I really needed to. Because I don't want to give him too much of an angle. He's going to be coming out at me. I want to give him an angle to ricochet off instead. I can still work with a little bit here. My cannons still have a little bit of leeway on direction. Come on, where are you? Be popping out any second now. Any second now. Hello? Where did he go? He's still here, Mr. Battleship? I feel like this is gonna be a bad move if I end up turning in. I feel like I need to go chase him, but he was definitely coming this way, wasn't he? I can see there on the map. See, right there on the map, he was coming this direction. There he is. Oh, he's stopped in the water. He's not even looking my way. Not even looking my way. I'm actually gonna turn my boat then. I'm gonna get one torpedo out that way. I'm gonna turn my boat because the torpedo will be on the other side. I can get my other shot off, and I think by the time his cannons rotate towards me, I might be angled towards him, but no, he's about to get a broad on me, isn't he? Yeah. God, the turn radius on this is horrendous. It's a starter ship, so what do you expect? It's only a tier 3. Nice, high caliber penetration on that. Come on, give him an angle, give him an angle. Yeah, there he goes, now he's firing at me. But of course, starting out tiers like this, the bots are a little bit trash, so he's just completely missing his shots. I don't have to worry too much. Still backing up though, funny enough. I don't want to just get close and just launch a torpedo at him. Going forward now. And I'm not going to be able to get my right torpedo off, will I? Not really. Not really. Get the water line. Okay, missing his shots, missing his shots. This is the Nasu. I think my torpedo will be ready, and it's 23 seconds though. It might actually not be ready in time. Go straight into the aft section if I can do it. Oh my god, double ricochet. There we go, there's some penetration. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Yeah, just full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Let's get that torpedo into him. Nasu, I'm not really sure what that is. Hopefully he doesn't have torpedoes either. Yeah, and fire. And fire. There goes that torp. Beautiful, that ought to get him. Oh, still alive, still alive. Means I might have a chance to get another torp out on this guy. Come on, turn around, baby. Turn around. Get the, oh, he's healing though, he's healing, that's why. And get that torp out. Get that penetration. There is no way he lives this, right? Unless he like manages to get like a magazine detonation on me. I should have this in the bag. Oh, that didn't travel underwater at all. Oh, he actually dodged the torpedo, funny enough. He's gonna crash into the island though, isn't he? No? Maybe. Come on, work it with me here, work with me here. He's gonna be turning around that corner. I'm coming into an island right now. Oh, I set up fire with my secondary. Come around, yeah, he's close, just repair that. Okay, you know, I remember somebody telling me that the shots travel well underwater too, but like that seems to just stop almost instantly. I don't see that traveling underwater at all. Shoot him right into the aft section. Never mind, it missed. I'm on fire again. There we go. Jesus, that took long enough. That took long enough. It was a good battle though. 6 kills. Jesus. I know that they're mostly AI bots, so I can't be too happy about that, but you know, I'll take what I can get. 33-20. Yeah, Kraken Unleashed. I mean, I just want the most XP I possibly can to move through these early ranks. And 3 reward containers received. Awesome. Why, thank you, good sir. Let's go ahead and open up what we got. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Let's go ahead and collect a container. Let's try our luck. And see, move on back over. Get the sound back. And let's open all containers. What do we got here? Anything good? Anything good? Ooh, a lot of credits. And 1 duplicate, something extra. What are you? Oh, 2 600s, not bad. Alright, I'll take it. So then let me actually double check here while I have a moment. Is there a setting for audio, speaker, sound quality? Is there a mega high? Ultra, yeah, ultra sound quality. After flying pressure to be applied after restarting the game. Oh, I gotta restart the game? Later. Music battle, sound preset, ship horns. Sometimes there are settings for making audio continue to play even when you click off of it. Not seeing it. Sometimes though it has to do full screen window, full screen. What if I do that? Is it still gonna get rid of the audio if I click off? No? Okay, it's actually still going now. Oh. Or maybe though if I click off, does it exit? It's still going, but then it exits out of the game. Okay. Not really exits, but it minimizes it. Apply. Fair enough. Alright. Is there maybe other collision avoidance system off, skip video at game launch? Yeah, display language bar, controls, mouse A, camera, track lock target, on my switch camera too, yeah, display, all that fun stuff, graphics. Everything's on high, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. And keep on moving forward. How much more XP do we need for this bad boy? I need quite a bit. So let's just go ahead and get this for now. Don't want to waste the oh, 150,000. Why not? Sure. Why not? 254 armor, still the same, so I just get a little bit more hit points, A, defense, and I guess a little bit more maneuverability. Sure, I'll take it. I will take it. Range, don't really care about that right now with this just starter ship. And then 6,600, we got 33 that time. Would it be worth it? What do we have to mount, though? Don't care about the credits so much. Ship XP. We can throw maybe like one of these on. Don't want to do that one just yet. I mean, although I guess bonus XP to commander will be good, because I'm going to be sticking with this commander. Ah, fuck it. Why not? We'll just put it on. I'll make this go a little bit quicker, I guess. And continue the battle. Keep marching along. Yeah, for everybody, though, I know it's going to go quiet here for a second every time I click off my screen, but for everybody who is watching now or in the future, feel free to join the Discord. I will put here in the chats. And anyone who feels like joining up and teaming up and maybe educating them on how to play a little bit better, or even that, or just work together as a team in general, then feel free to join on up in the Discord. I'm sitting a voice channel there at the very bottom. I know I'm still a small streamer overall, so I don't necessarily expect too much, but, you know, hey, if it happens, it happens. As we kind of sit here and queue up for a match. You can get somebody anytime soon. You can give little heart symbols. I thought that was funny because I realized too that there isn't really any sound that plays while you're in the queue like this, while you're just sitting here waiting. There it goes. I imagine we're gonna have maybe a couple or a few human players. We probably won't start to see more of them until primarily maybe tier 5. We might see it in tier 4. I'm in the other room, but don't want to barge in. I mean, hey, feel free to jump on in. It's all good. Nothing. Feel free to. I've already got my audio set up. I have the Discord people who will be quieter than my voice. Game volume is, I think, all set and ready to go. But yeah. Either that, I mean, if you want either that, or you can wait for maybe after this match. Either join now or wait after this match, and then we can kind of get a team up, get a division going, and work from there. I do have normal latency going on. I mean, you can't really change it for Twitch. I don't know what the latency is on Twitch. I think it's probably like a solid 10 seconds. Over on YouTube, I got normal latency going, which I think is like a good, like, solid, like, 12 to 15 seconds. So when someone types a message, it, you know, takes a little bit for it to actually pop up and see it. But it's because, like, the lag, not really lag, but I typically do low latency, which is only about like a 7-second delay over, at least on the YouTube side. But, like, I don't know, for some reason it's been having a little bit of network issues lately, so I just go to normal latency and haven't really had any problems since then. So I think people will survive if I take an extra, you know, 7 seconds to respond to a message. You know, it's nothing too apparel. Let's go down to my HE. Who am I looking out for? There is a Carolina. There is a couple of destroyers. I hate it when we have human destroyers, because they usually know what they're doing. Or rather, are these early ranks? Or these early ranks, human destroyers typically tend to go on, like, you know, kamikaze missions, where they just go all in, just destroy a ship real quick with a barrage of torpedoes, die, and just move on to the next match. Especially nowadays. Yeah, especially nowadays, when, had to switch to YouTube, Twitch was frozen. Oh no, unfortunate. But, you know, I was saying, yeah, you know, if you feel like it, feel free. I can wait a little bit after this next match, or after this match ends, I can wait a little bit, and then, you know, allow us to kind of team up and form division and stuff like that, get things going if you want. But, yeah, now that ever since they changed the mechanic where you can just keep on battling on with the same ship instead of having to wait for that ship to finish its battle, that now people are a lot more kamikaze with their destroyer play, because they can just jump into a battle, go launch a torpedo, get a kill, and die. Even if those not helping out the team, they do not care too much, you know. I'm not gonna launch a torpedo. I think this guy is probably done for. Fuck it. I'll launch it. God damn. Pretty effective. I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn here just in case he does launch torpedoes at me. Might already be a little bit too late if he does. I should have started turning earlier. Really? And you lived, huh? And he's still alive, huh? He's still alive, huh? There we go, Jesus.
Enemy cruisers sunk.
He's got an achievement destroying an enemy shit by flooding. No, I got him by flooding instead of fire. Noted. I probably want to go to AP for this guy. No fire. Got double penetration, though. Not bad. I mean, I know the British ships have some good penetration. I kind of want to do a barrage on this destroyer that seems to be chasing our guys. It'd be better if I was still in HE. Oh, he's fiending for himself, really. He's trying. 3-second travel time. Get him. Yeah. A little bit more forward. 2-second travel time. Get him. Yeah. Fuck him. Get that destroyer. What's this cruiser doing? Cruiser, do you have any torpedoes? Are you gonna launch anything, or are you just moving on by to die? It looks like he's just kind of moving on by to die, but we do have a couple torpedoes being launched at this dude. Looking like he's a little close to that. Is he gonna crash into the island there? No, he's going around it. He's going around it. Get another barrage off. Nice, nice. Let's start focusing up on this cruiser then. Ooh, you know, I might be able to get a barrage. Whoever turns to me first, eh? I'm just gonna launch a torpedo out that direction, see if he comes in close to the island. They've only got a 6-kilometer range, so it could reach out there. But he's full broadside to me. Wait for it. Yeah, Citadel hit. This might get him. Beautiful, beautiful. One cruiser way out there. They're all on this north side. They are down one in comparison. Can't really shoot too well over. How are they looking? 3 are coming this way, 1's going that way, that one's going that way. I guess I'm just kind of in for the long haul. Just gonna keep on moving this direction, see what happens. They're behind another island. If I get behind this island, honestly, what I could do, I could come around this island here and get these guys as they move. Depends on what direction they go around this island here in front of us. There is the human player destroyer way out there. Am I gonna be able to get a good shot on these guys at all? This island's still gonna be a little bit in the way, eh? Yeah, it is. Oh, not this one though. Ah, he's turning. Yeah, let's just start turning my. I want to kind of get a torpedo out in this direction on these guys first, and then turn around.
Our victory is in sight.
You know, what if I just slow on down here? Just slow on down and then get these guys on the account of just having a better angle as they move around this island. I want to get a full barrage on this dude. Wait for the center mass and launch. Oh, and he lives. I'm gonna launch a torpedo out there and see if it hits anybody. Okay, now start turning. He's gonna die soon, I imagine. But that enemy battleship coming around the corner is a human. So I gotta make sure to actually try to outsmart him. Am I actually gonna get that kill? Yeah, I actually got that kill. I'll take it. Sure, why not?
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Now go full force. Gonna give this guy my nose because I don't want him to have my broad. Aim towards the water line. He's not even looking at me. No penetration, sadly. Okay, can I get a torpedo off on this dude? I know I'm going broad to him, which is not always the smartest, or never the smartest, honestly, but I'm going to fire it a little bit early because I feel like he's slowing down. Yeah, good Citadel. Is that torp gonna do anything, though? Slow down. Oh, and I did get the torp on him. Beautiful. Come on, turn, baby, turn. Don't give him so much of an angle on me. Should be able to turn in time. Yeah. Turn in time to use my other torpedo. Full speed ahead. Wait for the moment. Can't quite fire yet, not reloaded. How's he gonna turn? He's gonna keep on turning around. Fire.
Our team is taking the lead.
A lot of ricochets. Come on, torpedo. There we go. Beautiful.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Now let's go over to HE. Let's go over to HE because the destroyer, I think, is way up there in the north. I'm sure our allies will probably take him out first. It is a human player. Yeah. He's probably gonna try to go for the survival. Oh. Well, he's dead. What happened to you, bird? God damn. Alright, fair enough. I wonder why the Twitch froze up though. Makes me wonder if other, I haven't really heard too many people ever complain about it. I've heard more people complain about the YouTube side on the, oh shit, I thought you guys were way out north. Oh fuck. Shit.
Target penetrated. Torpedoes direct front.
Ah, shit. Oh, this isn't looking good. This is not looking good. He's gonna reload and probably just absolutely decimate me right now, isn't he? Oh shit, got him. I thought he was much further north. I didn't expect that guy to pop out there at any time. God damn. 6 kills. All right. Feel free to join on up. Uh, Fight and die. I'll call you. I'll do kind of look at my armor here and look at these containers. Howdy, howdy.
Yo,
How you doing?
good. Yep.
All right, cool. Looks like Discord is coming through as well, so fantastic. It should be working great.
Yep. I have to disconnect from the YouTube, otherwise, obviously, echo here. I will send a.
Here we go.
All right, awesome game, man. I watched it. You did all the right things. The one thing was the angle after you shot your torpedo on that one. You had ricochets, which you recognized. That's where you would have aimed up at that angled part, so you would have hit the upper belt or the superstructure, because he only had 5k health left. So you would have probably killed him with that salvo. So other than that, it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could be, I don't know if I want to call it tryhard, but I guess I could have attempted a little bit harder, but just because it's mostly bots with these starting out early ranks, I was just like, ah, fuck it, just fire.
Yeah, send it.
Yeah. Oh, I have enough for the tier 4, Queen Mary.
Okay, so we're going to tier 4.
Yep.
All right.
Get this out of my face.
I have
Commander.
690 ships, so I think I'll be able to find a tier 4 ship to play.
I didn't even think there were 690 ships. Jesus.
There's over 700.
I never know where to put this division screen. Everywhere I put it, it's just kind of in the way.
Yeah.
So that was the one of these things I was going to ask about. What about skills? So, is there any, like, I mean, I just got, like, yeah, I mean, battery shell, switch time, traverse speed for the main battery. I got increased AP shell damage and reduction of fires. So I don't know if that's necessarily the right choice to make. I was thinking about getting vigilance next for acquisition range and torpedo damage reduction.
Mm-hmm.
But after that...
So let's see. So you have a battleship. So let's go to a battleship, and I'll tell you, like, the ones that you would use regularly. And then there's, of course, ships that have very specific, like, skills that you would take for that ship because of what it can do. So
yeah,
if I pull up a battleship here, so what you would want is the gun feeder on the first row is very useful, because that way that you can switch your shells from HE to AP quicker. Like you switched to HE when you knew there was only a DD left. That was fantastic. That was great. Planning ahead, which a lot of people don't do. So that was excellent.
Well, you only really use AP against battle. I mean, you can't use them against cruisers, but even HE on cruisers will still do some good massive damage in comparison. You know.
That's where that overmatch, knowing whether your shell diameter, you know, whether you have 457s or 405s compared to a DD or a cruiser, will determine whether you have overmatch. And when you have overmatch, it doesn't matter what they angle at, which obviously cruisers hate. So that's a skill to know. So on the second row, definitely the steering gears is a good one. Another one, you don't have to do it, but another one that's a good skill, believe it or not, is brisk, because brisk makes your ship move around a little faster when you're not detected. So at the early part of the game, you can get into position quicker with brisk. On the next row, probably the one that you would take most often as a battleship is that basics of survivability. That is the fire reduction by 15% right off the bat. And then concealment. So if you only had a 10-point captain, I would take the gun feeder, I would take this gears, grease the gears, that I would take basis of survivability, and then I would take concealment. Then you can augment that with the fire prevention expert, because that's going to reduce the amount of fires that a battleship can have from 4 down to 3, plus your fire chance goes down by 10%. And then you can start filling in from there. And then adrenaline rush is obviously, as your health gets lower, your reload comes back faster because you have less health, and it's an escalating percentage. So of course, the lower the health you get, the more you get benefited back, and of course you can shoot more frequently. So
yeah, I was doing the math on it. Where was it? I'm gonna get battery list after. It was one. Yeah, where your health is. Where is that thing called? Yeah, where your
it's on
reload
the
time
third
goes
row
down
with the
more.
cross. Yeah, it's the crossed. It's a torpedo and a gun crossed together to make an X. That's the one, Adrenaline Rush.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I was doing the math on that though. So for each 1% HP loss, if I was like 50 like HP down, you know, which a lot of times you do in most matches, then like that'd only be at 0.2. So I think it's 50 times 0.2. Actually, let me do the math here real quick.
For each 1% loss, so 50%.
Yeah, so it'd be a 10% reduction. I think overall
Correct.
50%. But a 10%
Right, so if you have a-
reduction.
If you have a 30-second reload, that gets you down to 27% or 27 seconds.
Yeah, that's why I thought maybe it wasn't really all that worth it, because like, I mean, yeah, I mean there are instances where I can remember where like, you know, the last few seconds would have mattered, but only like 3 seconds in the long run. Is it really that beneficial as comparison to just, you know, how long it takes to get these skill commanders, you know, especially like getting basic survivability, I would take first.
Oh, it's definitely a later skill. You're correct. It's not like the first thing you would click. Yeah, in my opinion. I'm sure there's people out there listening that would go no, but
right. I think the number one thing, the one mistake I've made in the past, at least on my personal counts, which I only really do for like maybe operations, is getting this stupid long-range secondary battery shells, because secondary almost never really comes into play, and when it does, it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. And sometimes you can set up fire, but if they're that close range, you can do more off of just like broadsiding them with your AP, whatever, you know. The long-range secondary never really seemed to do. Wasn't there another ability where you gain more health dependent on what tier you are? Maybe that's with the other ships.
yes. Nope, that's on there. That is but that really kicks in the later tiers. That is the maybe that's no longer a battleship skill. Yeah, it's a cruiser skill. It's the survivability expert.
Yeah, and I think it's there for destroyers too, which I thought destroyers
yeah.
might actually gotta get kind of beneficial for that, because like looking at destroyer health, if I were to look, I'm always just kind of looking at tier 6s, so like if I were looking at a tier 6 destroyer, yeah, only 1200 or 12,000 health, and I think it's like plus 350 per tier, so like a tier 6, like 6, 12, 18, so you can get like an extra like, you know, almost 2,000 health points, which is basically almost like 10% of your health right there.
That could be a salvo, you know.
Right, yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna go look at my collections real quick and ready on up for a random battle. Here we go. May as well throw my mounts now.
There's also a flag that gets you more HP. That's a relatively new flag.
Let's see here.
It is the Charlie Kilo flag.
Damn this division screen. Alright, definitely want HP restore. Single time. Running out of Sierra Mikes for ship speed. Fire cause. Secondary battery, don't care about that. Chance of causing flooding, ironically, kind of be good for that ship this right now. Yeah, remember seeing
if you have one with torpedoes, yeah.
Oh yeah, ship HP plus 5%. Finish time. I feel like if you're getting flooded though, like flooding recovery time is, I guess it's alright, I'll throw it on, but I feel like if you're getting flooded by torpedoes, you might already be dead. Alrighty. Ready done.
Yeah, the division box is always a pain in the rear.
We need to just make it smaller. Like honestly, I wish I could just like close off the chat screen, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
But tier 4, I imagine we're gonna have more human players now though, so. Oh yeah, 10 battleships immediately.
Yeah, there's some really good battleships. There's one particular, you can't buy it anymore at tier 5. That's amazing, and that's the Julio Cesare.
They logged on earlier today, and it gave me a free premium French battleship, which I don't know what is so special about it. It didn't look like it was all that great. Maybe it's really fast or something. We'd have to be in the port to look at it, but He was Italian?
Yeah, that's the gimmick of the French battleships is they either have a speed boost or they have a gun reloader.
Gun
So
reloader.
you
Be
can,
nice.
so you can take your reload from 28 seconds down to 10.
Damn.
Or usually you can get like 3 salvos with it. So you shoot, gun reloader, shoot an end, and just before it runs out, you get one last shot. So you get like 3.
I remember a lot of those skills back when they had that Star Trek. I really wish they would bring back that Star Trek mode, or just more of these modes in general. You know, I really love doing operations, but like, you get tired of them. Like, whenever they come in like those special modes, I don't know why they just don't do more of those. That seems to bring in so many players, but I think maybe they don't like them because it's so easy for free XP. Because like you would get like easily like 5, 8, 10k like XP like per match almost. Because of how many shifts would be in the battle. And then you just convert it straight in, or you convert it into your free XP to use. So maybe they don't like it.
Asymmetric battles and the new perilous journey or whatever it's called. It's I've played it a few times. It's fun. That one's a PvE one with bots. But all right, so what do we got here? We got aircraft carrier.
Oh, I think my AA guns are half decent.
2 destroyers.
A lot of cruiser bots, it looks like, but mostly human battleships.
The DD that we need to look out for is that Fa Rong, because it's a deep water torpedo, so those ones are going to hurt if they hit us, and they're hard to find. So
yeah, 10-4.
Keep your eye on him.
Something I was saying earlier, just in chat, when I was just playing my own personal times, that I really wish that, like, when you're looking at this board, they would tell you, like, the armor of these ships, or just a little bit more details, because, like, it's really hard to just know all the armor pieces of these ships,
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So here's where we were talking in chat the other day. You were asking about the rear guns. So if you point your guns straight ahead, you'll see your rear guns are off to the side. They're independent because they generally can't turn around. Do you notice that? Which way are yours facing? I'm looking
then
over.
A little bit left, and then they start turning off to the left side.
So, like, if my guns are off to the right, now you can free look, hit that free look and hold it, and you'll see the guns keep turning. So if you know you're going to turn your ship in advance, you can free look to the other side and hold that free look button down. Don't let go. And your guns will start turning to get ready for the other side, and they'll, like, pre-turn before you make your turn.
Right. I mean, I usually just do that by just general aiming in the overall. Because I usually just use the aiming aspect just to kind of do that, I guess, without the free look.
And you can also hold the free look. Oh
shit, what happened there?
Wow, somebody eliminated him.
I didn't even see torps out there. I see those torps moving right now, but I didn't even see those other torps.
That was a battleship that eliminated that. That was a human battle,
Hell of a shot then, goddamn. One hit KO almost. I'm trying to look towards this cruiser on this northern side. Ooh, it's looking good. Yeah, 2 fires set. And he repaired it. Fucker.
I'm gonna switch.
We got
So
one human battleship going southern.
And he's going broadside to me. So you see that Wyoming? He's going full broadside to me.
Range on this one's kind of short. I can't shoot out that far.
Let's see what happens here.
Oh yeah.
5K. Oh, and there's a human DD.
That
We just lost it.
Oh, there he goes.
Yep. Rest in pieces. Okay, there's a DD there that I definitely...
He's hiding around that island.
Yeah, I think he's gonna move forward. I just shot ahead of him.
I'm
I hit him.
gonna turn back around. Those other battleships are going around that island. And nose to them and get in range.
Okay, come on. Oh, there's the Wyoming.
Concentrate fire on the enemy.
AP time. did like that previous battleship though, because you could at least get 2 cannons facing forward. This one has a little bit of these couple half-rotating midship and backship.
His torpedoes died. I got it. Nice. All right. Next salvo. This DD's dead. He's turning.
Throw a salvo out there for you. See if it hits. No.
And bye. And he missed. And he missed. And he missed. Look at them all sail behind me. Okay.
These battleships going towards the center seem to be kind of ignoring me, but I don't think they're about to for much longer. Nope, he's looking at me. No, he's looking at me. I'm gonna let you guys focus on him. Oof, he just did 10k to me.
And he's going broadside to me.
Our victory is in sight.
That could be the end of him. Somebody got him first. Alright, I'm moving in on that.
Yeah, this is looking a little perilous for me. These guys are about to both be within range of me. One guy looks like he's trying to back up though.
This is where I wish I had brisk, because I'm not detected and I'd get a little extra something.
Slow it on down, slow it on down. Make sure I'm at an angle to this guy.
Is my detection in this thing? 15.8. That's funny.
Main turret
Oh, I
critically
needed
damaged.
that cannon. That cannon's I used to shoot you with. I'm gonna turn and try to get this guy. He's close to dead. I think one full barrage as waterline might get him. Yep.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Nice.
There should be one more around this island though. That thing's gonna be waiting for me.
We got a W on this one. This is when you play high tiers a lot and you go down to low tiers, which I don't mind because the action's a lot closer together, but everything is so slow in comparison, so it takes a while to get used to it.
Oh yeah. Like right now, like I thought the American battleships were slow, but this thing is just crawling like a snail.
It's like the Queen Mary cruise ship. Oh wait, it is.
Yeah. Where the hell is this battleship? I could have swore there was one still right around this island.
He is on the other side of the cap. He's on the other side of the sea cap.
Alright. Guess I'll start turning.
So the other thing you can do too, if you notice, if you have your guns pointed ahead and your rear guns are off the side, just look to the other side. So like, if your guns are pointed right and you're going straight, but you want them to be on the left-hand side, all you have to do is just take your mouse and make your field of view slightly to the left, and the guns will start moving. Your rear guns will. Your front guns will still stay straight, but your rear guns will now start flipping around to the other side.
Yeah, well, what I try to do sometimes is that because I like to, like, just because I could have swore that there's still another battleship around here, so I was like trying to keep my front guns forward, but like keep my back cannon on the right while still going to the left. So I was like trying to like feather it off to each side just to try to keep them on that side. So you can't
you can
individually do it.
Yeah, no, you can't individually do it, unfortunately. Oh, the Stevie is on our left, my left, your left too.
Oh, there are planes. Ah, no fire for you, buddy. V around the bastard. I've always wondered this a little bit too. So you have your after match like cost of repairing your ship or whatever. Does that matter like how much health you are still missing by the end?
No.
Okay.
No.
So it doesn't matter using my healing party trying to get myself up to full.
No. Makes no difference.
Noted. What do they call it? Post-battle service, I think the words are.
Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Lee.
Oh shit, 35. Is the destroyer gonna get him?
Nope, I got him. Oh,
Ah.
Victory is in sight.
a destroyer did sneak that kill, because...
No.
Oh, here comes...
I'm just gonna full broad this guy. I don't think he'll be able to get us. Oh, and that was the other thing. Do you get more accurate if you're not moving? How come so often I will see ships just sit still way out in the open water, not moving? Like, is it make you more accurate? If anything, just makes you more of a target, right?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah,
I wonder why so many people do that. Like, hiding behind an island is fine. That's whatever. That's cover. But so often I'll seem like just out here in open ocean blue.
I'm gonna get... Oh, I did get that kill.
Victory is in sight.
And the Stevie is off to my left here.
I'm just gonna go for the capture. I'm surprised it didn't just end the match right there.
Yeah, I'm too far away to get there.
Capture point should give some XP, I think.
It will. So the other thing, I think you mentioned it in the other one, you do get more XP on DDs than you get on other ships because it's a percentage of the ship's HP.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you have a DD with 20k health and you hit it with a 10k HE salvo, you've taken away 50% of its health, whereas if you do a 10k salvo on a 100,000 HP battleship, it's only 10% of it, so you get more XP shooting DDs. It's to your advantage if you're trying to get XP, is shoot DDs and cruisers, not battleships.
Fair enough. And then I'd imagine though, even then for like a destroyer, it can kind of be good to get XP as that, just because if you get a good torpedo salvo, you can just like take out half their health pools or just instant kill some of these cruisers.
And any team that loses their DDs is at a disadvantage because of the spotting aspect of it. They're in deep trouble.
For sure. Like, there's so many instances where I'm sitting here like, I'm already spotted, I've been in the match for 10 seconds, and immediately there's a DD popping up. Like, okay.
Somebody's bored.
Does CV go after the other CV? I'm surprised he's even gone down to half.
He's actually left the game. He's over here.
Support that target.
There he is.
He's disconnected. I have a mod that tells you when somebody leaves the game.
Do bots take over your ship if you get disconnected, or no? They just kind of free roam out in the open, don't they?
Repeat that?
Do like if you disconnect from a game, do bots take over your ship, or do they just kind of sit there?
It just sits there.
Yeah, okay. Come on, destroyer, get in there.
It's our CV that disconnected. I just realized. I'm like the Langley. Oh, wait a minute. He's green.
So the one that's purple and pink from doing too much team damage also left the game. Classic.
Yeah,
How do you even manage to do team damage as a CV? That's gonna be one hell of a miss of a torpedo.
$388, really? I just shot a Buick at it and it didn't die? I literally hit it with like 2 Buicks and it didn't die. Alright, nice victory.
Not bad. Yeah. 5k XP, 4 and 1.
Look at that.
30 penetrations, no ricochets.
So you're working your way up the battleship, the British battleship line?
Yeah, just because when I was looking at it, one, just because, God, I don't know what it is. I mean, I know I've mentioned it, but like the USA, the New Mexico, I remember a lot of people complaining about the New Mexico and even the Colorado a little bit about their dispersion just being absolutely horrendous. And it just seems like every time I fire people long range, just like I will fire and it feels like a full kilometer dispersion areas almost, I swear, like where these shots land. But the UK one seems to do better. That, and as well, when I was looking at the UK tier 6s over here in the renowned side, I noticed that it has 381 millimeters, so it's a little bit less in survivability, but it's 381 thick cannons plus a 22 reload time, which is literally double of the, actually no, the reload time on the American battleships is 50 seconds, and this one is 22, with the, which actually a little bit more damage as well, and plus 20-second faster turn time. So it just seems better overall.
Yeah, both of those. Remember, the American battleship line and the Japanese battleship line were both the OG lines when the game started. Those were the two that were there. So they're old. That's what I'm getting at. The game's changed a lot since the game started in 2016 or whatever. I think it was 2016.
Right, well, you'd think that they would update them a little bit, though, right? I mean, they seem to already update a lot of other things and aspects, but...
More the top tiers, the lower tiers don't get a lot of love, so to speak.
Yeah.
Generally.
Especially for a game that's been out this long, I guess they care more about their veteran players who've been playing for 10 plus years.
Who are playing 9s and 10s versus playing tier 3s and 4s.
Right. I think my highest tier has only been, I think I have two tier 8s. I have a tier 8 destroyer and a tier 8 American battleship on my main profile.
Action stations.
There are 5 bots on the other team, just so you know.
Yeah, we got the same as well. We got 6 bots. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we got 5. I'll be looking out for the Wyoming and Myogi. I'm always trying to just target down those human players first. Ooh. British has a nice horn.
Is that you?
Yeah, I love the horn. No one ever uses the horn.
Oh my god, 6 minutes till my Uber. I'm going in fast. Great.
The destroyer, let's see here, who is that? Jersey Devil. No, he's a cruiser? Oh, brother. Yeah, he's gonna throw some torps and die. But even I was saying that earlier though, I don't know if I love or hate the fact that you can just battle on with the same ships now, even after a match is done, because I find that, especially when it comes to destroyers at least, you find a lot more now, people are more, they just go balls to the wall, head charge straight in, and then launch some torps, get a single kill, die, and then they just move on to the next match. I feel like it just makes it a lot easier for destroyers, even sometimes cruiser mains, who just say, fuck it, just go die real quick, and then just move on.
The other thing is you find is players like that Langley. He left the match. He feels the match is over. We're gonna win, so I can just leave and go start another match and leave my ship there, which is exactly what he did. It's yeah.
I've never done that before. You can actually leave even though you're not dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I can tell. I have a mod that tells me that when you disconnect from the game, whether intentional or otherwise, but it'll tell me. Your name turns orange. Oh, did he
set me on fire?
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm surprised he lived. Like, we have 3 battleships over here with AA. Oh, you fucker. Goddamn AI, he's gonna ram into me. Come on, look, get me there first. There we go.
No.
You stop. I don't stop. Alright, I'm not liking this. I'm gonna turn away a little bit. On CV, give some spotting.
Yeah, I wish that would go away too. The game would be so much better at the higher tiers if they got rid of CD spotting. That's gonna put my soapbox.
I set him on fire. Set him on fire. Ah, shit. I just made a noob mistake. Crash into the island. Thought I was gonna miss that.
Also, you know the HP on the ship is the whole ship has HP, the superstructure has HP, the middle of the ship has HP, and the bow and the stern have HP. So a ship can become saturated. Like, you can torpedo a battleship in the nose to the point where they don't even take any damage anymore, even though you're hitting your torpedoes in the nose because it's saturated.
I did not know that. That was just full HP in general.
It's actually a mechanic that's useful in the French DDs. They have a saturation gimmick that they get to this fully saturated point faster. So if you're in a gun battle against a French DD, especially, shoot it in the nose, then shoot it in the rear, then shoot it in the middle, and you'll get more per salvo because you're spreading the damage around and you're not saturating the ship so quickly.
So it's almost better than even still to just keep on your nose with an enemy because they can oversaturate your nose and you'll just stop taking as much damage.
That is correct.
Hmm. Interesting. Oh, hey. God damn it. His turn. He seems to be focused on... I want to get a good salvo on this cruiser. Come on, don't you turn away from me!
We're way down. We're down 5 ships.
Jesus.
And our Uber guy left the game.
Yeah.
That should be a dead Moki. Oh wow, unfortunate. 8K.
Oh, what's that red symbol?
Okay. Where?
The ship died and he put up a red spire.
Oh, he probably has a destruction effect.
Oh.
But it's like a camo.
I feel like we need to turn around here. Yeah, I'm gonna start turning around because they're going straight towards our base, and he's dead anyway.
So do you see there? I AP'd him even though he was angled. It didn't matter, man. I plunged through his deck and wrecked him. Hell no, he killed him.
I thought it was the torpedoes that got him.
But now we've evened the match.
Got one destroyer sitting in our base.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there goes our cruiser.
Somebody needs to get in there.
We are the closest ones over there. We are battleships.
Oh boy. Go straight for it.
Pretty much.
You're gonna beat there before me.
We can try to throw a salvo into that smoke, maybe hit him. I got this battleship off to my right.
And he's gonna speed up the cap.
It might also help to reduce it though, because if he gets in there and we keep on hitting him, won't it count as defended and then reduce that?
Yeah. It's gonna be close. Oh, you're gonna make it.
Stop turning. Just go straight forward. May not be the best, but oh well.
You just have to stop the cap. Oh, there he is.
All stations reporting the position.
Definitely launching torps at me.
Yep, just stay bow into the DD and kind of angle towards the battleship. If you hit him, he resets. The CV's doing it. Nice. You see that? So the cap just reset. So our danger factor is over.
Yep.
I switched to HE. We just stay nose in. There you go.
He's launching his other side. I bet he's gonna be trying to do the prediction model, so I'll even do a little bit of right. And then I bet he launched, and I'll turn back towards the left.
There he goes. I just nailed him. All you have to do is hit one salvo, and he's dead.
Yep. He did exactly what I thought. Mach 1's gonna hit me though. He's still alive? What the fuck?
Yep.
God damn. Come on, secondary. Secondary, where are you aiming? There he goes.
Okay. Try to stop. Slow down.
He's gonna ram into me though.
Try to avoid the ram.
I gotta turn away from him. Oh shit. He might be ramming me. 7 ricochets.
Oh, you made it.
I'm burning up here though. I do got a torp. I can launch this guy as soon as I can turn more.
I have 0 damage right now. Okay, this is gonna change. Shoot a superstructure if you get a chance.
Super.
So I'm aiming high. There we go. Now we're even again.
Yeah, but I only got 3k health. If I can get my healing party back in time, 5 seconds.
You got it. You're gonna get it. Yes. Yeah, just live.
Shay, you bastard. Ooh. Of course, there's a human player too on that battleship.
Yeah, it's perfect position. Do you have another heal coming? Do you have one left?
In 1 minute.
Okay, all right, no problem. We're just defending the base right now, trying to kill ship. We're not gonna.
I'm just wagging my tail.
There we go. There's 12k.
Okay, here come torps.
I'm backing up. I'm not. I'm just backing up. Got my backup peeper. This guy's still broadside to me. Come on.
30 seconds. Nope. And down.
Another 12k salvo. Got him down. I just need human gone because I can handle the bot. I just need the human gone.
Yeah, the bot seems to miss a lot of their shots at least.
Turn.
Ruh-roh. Maybe if our own CV can get some good hits on it, we still have ours alive. And he completely missed. Brother, get your torp planes out there.
So on that salvo, you notice I shot his superstructure because he was headed straight at me. Now he's gone broadside.
Because I gotta do better awareness of their positioning, because I'm still just trying to aim towards their front side rather than the superstructure when they're on me.
Mm-hmm. $2,000.
CV's trying to go out with fighters. Okay.
No, shoot that guy. Yeah, all I need is that CV to get that guy.
Our CV's being a little bit of an idiot. I don't know if you're able to get much out of him. Nice.
Now he's gone.
Ooh. Meanwhile, the enemy CVs using almost exclusively nothing but torpedo planes I've seen.
Concentrate fire on the target.
I need to turn. Come on, turn. Come on, turn. I got my heel back in 4 seconds. 2, 1.
Why'd you send up more fighters again? CV, what are you doing?
Yeah, fighters for me is good right now, because
I mean, if they can set a fire, but I think your secondary setting fire more than his own fighters did.
Attention, concentrate all efforts on protecting the base.
I don't. This guy's probably got a torpedo next.
Yeah, it's a Queen Mary.
Yeah.
I know that ship.
All right. Oh, I dodged that shot. Nice.
Oh, what the hell?
Got him.
But
Okay.
I don't know if you can see this on my screen though, but it must have been lag. But this torpedo came out, did a full 90-degree curve, and then came back around in a straight line.
That is correct. So that is the squiggly torps that line of ships have. Yeah, it's really funny when it comes out. He's still shooting it at that, but it corrects itself on its direction. Yeah.
He's still launching up fighters. Where do you? What is this guy? This has to be his very first time ever using a CV. I can't give him too much shit. It is low tier.
122,000 damage, 5 kills.
God damn.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna exit out of battle. Let's see here.
Yeah. We don't need to watch the end of this.
2 CVs fighting each other, a noob and another guy.
I'd rather mow the lawn.
I purposely didn't mow the lawn today just to play World of Warships. Like, I'll save it for Saturday. Fuck it. More free XP. Got all my sigils on, yep. Still got 9,300 to go.
East do I have at this?
Plus, we haven't gotten the XP from that one yet.
No. All right, here we go.
I hope he wins it, but I do not trust. I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say we believe in him, but not really.
I mean, with how often he's using fighter planes, he might just run out and actually have to start using his torpedo planes. And the CVs use so many torpedo planes, he might run out of torpedo planes and have to use fighters. Who I don't know? It might work.
Let's see his. He has he's only played aircraft carrier 20 battles, so he's very new at it. He's got a lot of battles in his surface ships, but his aircraft carrier he's only got 20. And his PR, which is his personal rating, which is that formula based off of damage, wins, and it's only 147. That's not good. Yeah.
Isn't that like that? How do you even get 147? That's got to be like lost every single battle, done absolutely no damage type of fucking statistic.
Yeah, his average damage in CVs is 9,900 total damage in all of his CV battles.
Well, it's because he keeps on using fucking fighter planes.
Yeah, they don't do anything. Oh, we have a lot of bots on this. Oh my god.
Ooh, and it's going to be up against 2 human battleships. Yeah, Wyoming and another Queen Mary. Yeah,
so our mission here is obviously we have to live, because if we don't live, then yeah, we're leaving it up to bots.
Well, that's the one thing I don't like about bot battles, though. Even to try to do everything right, and I've seen bot battles where only one human player, and I'll lose half my team when they lose no one. Like, come on now, you really get screwed in that aspect.
So remember I told you his P rating, the aircraft carriers is 147. Your PR in the Queen Mary is 2,183, and mine is 2,834 in this ship. So
Damn.
just to give you an idea, and it's relative. It doesn't matter. It's how you play a ship compared to other people that play the same ships. So it's not doing apples to oranges. It's doing apples to apples.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna go with you, and we will turn here.
Yeah.
That way because these caps aren't too far away, so we can sweep from one to another, and we can maybe get some cross shots in the middle if somebody's.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of coming around that island and then doing a sweep around. Oh no, there is one human cruiser.
Come with us if you want to live.
The one thing that does suck about the British line though, this range is quite short.
Yeah. My ship is 15.9, 15.8. Nah, not very great.
Yeah, mine's 13.2. 13.2.
Oh wow. See, I don't even know if I have the ship, but I don't think I've ever played it.
Tell me to say there you are.
So I'm going to.
And it looks like the two human battleships are going along on the other side.
Let's see that Kohlberg. Yeah.
I turn my ass away a little bit because I feel like these guys are all going to do torque battles regardless. And yep, there goes our destroyer.
Yeah.
Oh no, that cruiser lived.
Our bot.
Oh shit.
Our bot's dead. Our bot DD's dead.
I'm going to try to barrage this destroyer as it comes around.
Oh yeah, Citadel on the St. Louis angled. Remember that whole overmatch?
Yeah. Did you do that with AP?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, only one of those shots landed? Fucking hell. I'm running away from this DD right now.
I have HE loaded for him. It's coming. I'm baiting him broadside, and now I'm gonna turn.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Oh my god, we're down 4 ships.
Mm-hmm.
I'm turning back around towards you.
The enemy is about to win.
Yeah. Because we need to sink a ship. Otherwise, we're gonna zero out.
Instead of firing that cruiser.
Enemy destroyer detected.
So we both did the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And he moved out, and I missed him.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm trying to. Let's see if we can get rid of the. I switched AP for the St. Louis. This is not good.
I'll set 2 fires on that DD. Oh, he repaired it, of course.
Okay.
See, I'm just surprised I even hit him.
Okay.
Come on, land. Alright,
Nice.
switching over to AP. Let's just try to hit this turn in.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming around to me, though, so I'll twerp him.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
0. We were the only 2 alive.
shame. I probably shouldn't have said anything. I brought it into existence. Like, yeah, sometimes the bots just fail.
You pulled it in.
God damn it. Oh well, just ready up right away, I suppose.
Yeah.
Wait, oh damn, I was gonna say, did we win that match? Let's see here.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
we lost it.
Figured.
Yeah.
Let's see, how did we lose? The CV was still alive, so it must have, I think it went time. Let's see.
I bet he
How long was the
captured it
match?
because he was moving in towards our base there.
Nope, it ran out, time ran out. The battle duration was exactly 20 minutes, and they had the lead when that happened, so that's how they won.
Shame. For shame.
We were right. We did. He did not have it in him to save that match.
Well, the PR of like 100, I don't even know how that's possible. Like, you would have to purposely throw every single match to make that happen. Like, I don't even know. I don't think I could even like willfully let myself do that. I'd be like, all right, let's throw it a little bit of damage, and I could probably still do better.
Mm-hmm. His what the heck is that? Looks like we're getting a CV.
Might be a nice human match here with how many are in there.
Yeah.
Looking over at the stats here on the stream, and I find it so funny though when I don't know if you saw those photos where it was like, oh, I had over 5 viewers on Twitch there for a little bit, and they're like, you were in the top 50% of all Twitch streamers by just having 5 viewers. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Wow.
Yeah, you get in
That's
the top
insane.
50%. That's why it's been, well, because I've talked about it before where I used to stream like a few years ago on a different accounts, and it's just more or less just playing with friends and stuff like that, doing like Sea of Thieves and like I think it's like Rocket League, and it's just some like over super saturated games where I should not have been getting any viewers. And I used to have an average of like 8 to 10 people who just stop on by and say hello and chat and hang out. But like ever since coming back, and I've been doing YouTube for about 2.5 years, and now I've been doing Twitch for about a year. I'm like, all right, may as well be multi-streaming, because why not? Be dumb not to.
Yeah.
But ever since then, it is so difficult to actually get concurrent viewers. I got 60 followers on Twitch, which is not a half bad amount, but it seems like no one's ever come back. But I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just really hard to get people to stop on by. Is also kind of the reason why I've been streaming World of Warships. I mean, I do like playing it, but also you want to aim for those types of games where kind of has an average viewer base. And there's usually like a couple of thousand, watching World of Warships, which is nice for those numbers. And I seem to get more on World of Warships, but still, just like no one ever stops on by. So, but like you look, but honestly, I kind of wish that Twitch allowed. What are we looking at here?
No CV. Wow.
Huh. And 2 human battleships and 1 destroyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tiger Woods. So.
Yeah. Where do we want to go? Do we want to do the same thing again? Left island? Maybe. I mean, are there tactics to these maps, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially at the higher tiers. Oh yeah. When we play clan battles, every map has a strategy for us to win.
And what would be like the strategy for this map?
So you would, in random battles, you should really be going A and C, because if you're in the middle, right, you can get broadsided from either side. It's generally not good. So,
Right.
I'm gonna head towards C. So if we were in a clan battles match, we would put a radar ship right there. We would put a radar ship there. And that would keep those caps contested. You definitely have something flanked out here. I mean, this map is pretty small for a clan battles map, because those are usually tiers 9 and 10.
Right.
So it's about capturing a cap and then controlling the map. You want to control the map, and radar helps you control maps and caps. Even if you don't shoot. Like, you might have a Des Moines sitting right there, not doing anything. Like, his job is to hydro this cap and radar that cap so that other ships could shoot and kill it.
I definitely hate the hydrostic search or like those proximity searches. It's like, man, I'm in smoke, I'm hiding, and still I'm being detected. And like, man, you can't do anything but just be hit. See if we can get that Gusano. Ooh, that's looking good. Hell yeah, 3 incapacitations and a fire. The 2... I see 1 human battleship off to the right. Yeah, they're both off to on the opposite side.
Yeah, let's get this guy.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
I don't even know why I did that. Isn't it just me, you, and one other in Tiger Woods?
Another fire. And another one.
Yeah, he's gone. Oh my god.
I saw that triple
Wow.
salvo just go right over, this sail right over.
Dispersion.
This ought to get him. Here we go. Alright, let's go to AP now.
Cruiser sunk.
Especially with this destroyer and battleship about to ram each other. Are they gonna touch? Are they gonna touch tips? Yep.
Our victory is in sight.
Stay alive, Tiger Woods.
Our team has taken the lead.
Island, don't get my way. A little bit behind. Way behind. Bar behind. Football's behind. Empire State Building's behind. American tactics. American measurements.
We got this one.
This might get him. Ah. That's a human. I was about to say, he's moving a little bit weird for a bot.
It was a one-word name, so I kind of just like didn't even.
Get a salvo out before he disappears.
Our victory
Damn it.
is in sight.
Oh, really? That didn't hit?
Torpedoes, get ahead.
Yeah, buddy. Remember the Matrix, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability. That's us.
Torpedoes,
Slowly marching in.
yes.
Yep.
He's hit in the smoke. He might feel good now, but his long-term survivability, his prognosis is bleak. Like, I'm not even gonna shoot. I don't even want him to know that I'm here.
Getting a little bit close. So I'm trying to wave back and forth. Yep.
torpedoes to starboard.
Missed that one with that shit. Get out of here.
Is he shooting? No, I don't see.
No, he's just launching torps.
Torpedoes, direct front.
I'm failing at it.
Yeah,
There he
fine.
is. Thank you. A little worried.
As I mentioned, his long-term prognosis was bleak. The patient is no longer with us.
I mean, I much rather prefer dodge human torpedoes than bot torpedoes. Bot torpedoes somehow seem to predict better, but like human torpedoes, they're just looking at the prediction line. I'm just waving back and forth. Okay, let me get that superstructure then. Crash into his corpse. Fuck.
That was kind of funny. Before subs, you know, the ship would sit there and disappear and sink, and now you can watch it happen from underneath. Not that I play subs very often, but that was like the first thing I wanted to do.
Just watch him go down to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I wanted to watch them sink.
I only played subs a few times. I was very surprised by how short the air like allowance was. I was like, oh, there's a whole air mechanic about this that I had no idea about. And starting to try it out. I was like, oh damn, it only lasts like, what was it, like 90 seconds or some shit like that. Like, how do these people always seem to be underwater? I can never detect them.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you run out of air? I don't think I've ever had that happen.
You start losing health until you, if I remember right, you start losing HP until you surface.
Ah. I wonder how that works with saturation. Is there saturation of submarines? I don't think there'd be that much to it.
I don't think. Well, yeah, I don't think they have their ships HP divided up into 4 segments or 5 segments like standard ships do.
They don't have their flooding compartments trying to shut off bulkheads, trying to stay away from the fire and the flood.
Little pixel guys closing doors frantically. No, I don't think so.
What was there is a famous like submarine like simulator game that was going around on YouTube for quite a while. I forget what it was called though.
Silent Hunter, does that sound right?
It sounds about right. You know, I'm just gonna stay on AP because I feel like as soon as these guys become visible.
My friends and I, we call this little triangle right here in the center here where I'm poking, we call that the filth. Like when you do the Halloween one where you go outside of the ring, they call it the filth where you start losing HP. We call that little section right there the filth because like bad stuff happens there.
I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword though, right? Because it seems a little bit unfair that they have cover on their side, but we don't. But at the same time, every time they become visible, they almost seem to be somewhat broadside too, because they're coming around the island anyway.
Yeah.
At least in lower tiers. I don't know how your clan battles go, but
they never play on this map. It's only for low tier ships. There's somebody in it already.
Yeah, the AI love going towards center in this one.
Okay, that's gonna hurt. It did.
Howdy.
Yeah.
I'm faster than you are.
Hey.
Little love taps. Make a larger target. So just realized,
I just painted this thing.
I just realized I'm a lot bigger than you too.
And he's gone.
Seems like double your size.
I'll pull up. So the game has some sizing and scaling that it's done to make the game more exciting, but it causes weird things to happen. I'll pull it up. So if anybody's listening, they can hear some of this silliness.
Ooh, I just got a one-shot kill on that cruiser. 3 Citadel hits. God damn.
Okay, so the Holland is a destroyer at tier 10.
Right.
And the ship goes 35 knots. And the torpedoes go 90.
Damn. It's really fast. I mean, most torpedoes I'm used to, they usually go like 56 to 60.
Yeah. These are really fast, but what they don't do a lot of damage, so you have to either flood somebody.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
So the boat goes 35 knots and the torpedoes go 90 knots, but that's the in-game speed. The real-life speed, the boat's going 189 knots and the torpedoes are going 457. This is the real world.
So they definitely try to scale things down. They're not like World of Tanks where they make everything 100% try to be realistic. Ooh.
Yep. Bye. Thanks for playing.
I don't know why he stopped. Like, his engines must have been gone or something. He just stopped dead center in the middle of everything.
I think he stopped for some torpedoes and then he sped up and I saw he was speeding up, so I let him more than he was going and he just went right into it. Alright, here comes this Wyoming. He's stopping for torpedoes. 11K. 3 pens. He's dead.
So this aging court is going nose on to me, so I just want to try to hit his top deck even with AP. Or his superstructure, more or less.
The Agent Court?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did a little bit. Ow. We made a kill!
That's our second match that we zeroed him out.
What kind of XP do I got? Am I close to getting this next one yet? Ooh, real close. I am 123. Is there anything I can convert? No, not really. Hang on, although. What if I were to convert? I need 123 conversion for 5 doubloons. Alright, let's just convert this.
Alright. Are you going to tier 5?
Yes I am.
Look at you, fancy pants.
Moving up in the world.
You're like George Jefferson.
Explain.
Remember the theme song? Moving on up to the east side.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Oh, yeah, that's the theme song for the Jeffersons, so I'm dating myself apparently.
Also good. I'm 30, but not that old, I guess. I don't know.
You're the singer. I won't be singing the theme song, but you can just Google it or look it up on YouTube. But yeah, the theme song goes moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Okay, so tier 5. So there's a couple of really fun ships to play at tier 5. One's a destroyer and one's a battleship. I will play the destroyer to start off, and it's the Kamikaze R, or the plain old Kamikaze. And I will put my So are you doing, so let me ask you this before we go, are you doing the campaigns at all?
Yeah, actually I probably should activate more. I think I may have I thought I activated this one. Final task. Oh, I guess I didn't. Fuck.
Now, do you know that you don't have to do all the tasks? Did you know that?
Yeah, you only need the 5 stars, but each of them give a reward anyway, so.
Right, but what you do is you clear off the easy ones first to move through, so you get the captain, and then you clear off the hard ones that are usually more points. You clear those off, like, after you're done to get the rewards.
What do I need?
So, like...
ribbons. Yeah, so I did all the easy ones, because like, the first ones for Signs of Victory was super simple.
You do the easy ones over and over and over again until you get the captains, the Halsey and Yamamoto, and then you can just fill in, backfill the harder objects, just add them in and do them later. But the Yamamoto and the Halsey one, because you can, like, I have Halsey probably on 60 ships. I don't even know how many, probably at least 60. Because these captains are so advantageous to use. You put them on all your premiums, all your premium destroyers, all your premium cruisers, all your premium battleships, all your premium CVs, all your premium subs, and then you assign it to your favorite tech tree ship that you play, whatever that might be. Because obviously you can move a captain around on premium ships for free. It doesn't cost you anything. So you assign them to all these premium ships, and then when you play the premium ship, it'll say there's no captain, and you just hit recall, and boom, Halsey goes into the ship, or Yamamoto goes in the ship, or Cunningham, or Kuznetsov, whatever captain you're got.
So I should be going for this Yamamoto ones you're saying, or
if you have Japanese. Yep, so let's see which...
I was gonna do this 5 epochs of the Navy, but apparently it only goes up to tier 4 for the first, like, mission, so I'd have to be... Yeah.
No, so you want to, earn the most XP 5 times, not that one. Oh, you want to do task 8 and 9 over and over again. So you see task 8 is... earn 30,000, well, at least on the last one, it's earn 30,000 XP, and task 9 is 2 million credits. You just keep doing those over and over and over again. Every time you clear one, put it back on. And you'll finish each step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just doing 8 and 9 over and over again.
Wait, which one are you looking at here? Which campaign?
So look at Yamamoto
Yeah.
and go to 1, step 1. Are you on step 1, 2, or 3? Which one are you on?
1. I'm only on 1 on all of these.
Okay, so look at task 1. Just hover on task 1 and you can see it says earn the most XP on your team 5 times. It can be completed over 7 battles. That's several battles. That's going to take a long time to earn the most XP on a team 5 times. It's going to take quite a while.
Yeah, but I need a tier IX and X. I need a tier 10 and a tier 9 to do that.
Right. So you're correct. So task 8 is earn 30,000 XP. Well, you can do that pretty quickly. But yeah, you have to have a tier 8 or a 10 ship. So you have to use those tiers. But those are the ones that you would put in the task 8 and 9 if you were playing those tier ships. Because you can just repeat them over and over again. Get the reward and then just put it back in. You won't get the reward again, but you'll clear that step 1, 2, and 3, and you do it over and over again. Step 2, step 3, and you just do those 8 and 9 tasks over and over again. Halsey is that's hit hard and often. So step 1 is task 1 and 2. Task 1 says earn 50,000 commander XP for tier 8 through 10, and task 2 is 2.5 million credits, tier 8 and 9 or 10, and you can do it in any mode. And you just do task 1 and 2 over and over again.
Okay, wait, so I don't know if I'm really understanding it. So you can keep on redoing these tasks even when they're completed, but you keep on, but you don't get the reward again. How are you getting commanders out of them again? Or
so you the first time you do task 1, let's just look at an easy one. We'll look at task 1.
Yeah.
Are you in Halsey or Yamamoto?
In Yamamoto, I don't see a Halsey anywhere.
Halsey is hit hard, hit fast, hit often.
Okay.
That's the Halsey campaign. You get a Halsey commander after that one. He's a very valuable commander. His are task 1 and 2. Okay? So if you put in task 1 and task 2 in there, the first time you do it, you'll get the reward, which is 10 commander XP for task 1, and you get 1,000,000 credits for task 2. After you complete each one of them, put them back in, because you're going to get stars towards the top. You can see that there's stars to collect at the top.
Yeah.
You're going to just keep collecting those stars over and over again, and when you clear all 10 stars, or I think it's 10 stars at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you complete the 9 star, you'll go to task 2. You do 1 and 2 again, and you can, if you notice that there's no ship, their only requirement is tier 8, 9, and 10. It doesn't matter what you play. Like, it doesn't say American ships, or it doesn't tell it. But the other ones, some of the other ones, they're very specific. Like, earn 20 captured or assisted capture in a battle. That's hard to do. That's going to take a long time. Much longer than to just get task 1 and 2. And so you just keep repeating these 2 tasks over and over again until you complete your 9 stars, and then move on to the next one, 3. Then after you're all done and you have Halsey in your back pocket and you can start using him, then you start adding tasks 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, or 8, and you add those in there, and you just complete them as you're going, because you're going to get the reward, but you don't care how long it takes, because you've already got Halsey. If you try to do some of these harder tasks, it would take you forever to get him. Much faster to redo those simple tasks that don't have all these like fancy requirements. You get less stars, but you can do them more frequently, over and over and over again.
Okay. So you can keep on getting the commanders then. So you just keep on redoing them
until you get the commander. Okay, let me give you an example. Task 2 says earn 3 million credits. If I have a premium US ship and I use the blue economic modifiers, I can get 1,000,000 credits in one battle, in a random battle. I can get 1,000,000 credits easy. So it'll take me 3 battles to clear task 2. How many times would it take me to get 20 captured caps on task 3? It would take 15 battles, a lot, to get those 20 captured things. but I can
Right.
get 3 million credits in 3 battles when I'm done, and I can put it back in there and do it over again. That's 6 battles, and I've done it twice. You see what I'm saying?
How do you get so many credits though? Because that's been my biggest struggle with. I personally had to actually go buy credits just for buying all these lower tier ships because I can't get enough credits for anything. Even like on a premium ship, just because like you can get like these ships that cost like 3 million, 4 million, you know, multiple million just to buy the ship. And then even if I'm looking at, you know, this tier 5, you know, looking at all these mountings, it's gonna be like 500,000 for that one, 250,000 for that one. So are you getting them just? But is it just high tier give you a lot more credits?
Well, high tier is going to get you more credits because you can do more damage and get more XP. But pull up a premium ship. It doesn't matter which one. Just pick one that you have. You can use the filter and pull up a premium ship. They're a gold ship. They're going to be gold.
Yeah, I got this weird one that I got for some reason. This Verbus Unitus.
Right. Okay. I'll pull up that same ship. I have it. Okay. So if you go into equipment, and you'll see your signals and your consumables and your armament. Okay.
Right.
Look over
more
on
credits.
in the features, you see the first one with that graph chart that going up. You're going to earn more credits in a premium ship than you will in a standard because of the credit boost. And then you go over to your economic bonuses, and in the credit slot, you use if you have them, you use a blue or a red one only on the premium ships because you're going to get a credit boost. And if you have premium time, you get another credit boost. And the other thing is premium time is really valuable. It's great, but only buy it at Christmas time. Because at Christmas time or around December, January, they make premium time 50% off. So if anybody's listening and watching this video, wait until Christmas time and then buy a year's worth because it's half off, 50% off every year. But it's only for 1 week during December or January. I forget which month it is. And then buy a whole year's worth, and it'll only cost you half the price. So that's when I recommend doing premium time. But that'll... Yeah. So an American ship, premium, with a blue or red thing, have a good match at a higher tier, and you have 1 million credits easy. I can get 2 million credits in a Missouri because the Missouri has even more credit modifiers, and that's why they removed it from the game, because they realized they messed up.
Like the blues, I always hate like games in general, like how they do their fake currencies. Like I'm surprised that they charge so much for these doubloons. I feel like all of their rates in general are just so horrendous. Like if I were to even like look at ships here, yeah, like 30,000 steel, 135,000 coal, another 30,000 steel, stuff like that. Yeah, here's 19,300 doubloons. So if that's even half off, that's gonna put you at like 9,000 like kind of looking doubloons. And 9,000 doubloons, see here, is Jesus, like $50.
Yeah,
otherwise,
and
otherwise it's gonna be 70.
So coal, the best way to get coal is when you collect your 3 daily containers every day, do the more coal, because you can get like 1,000 or 2,000 coal every day you play. So it doesn't take too long to get a ship. It's free. You don't have to do anything. There are certain containers that you can buy that have extra coal, but I don't recommend it at all. Just let it naturally come. And then also check your event pass, which for free you get the lower roll. And like level 8 is 6,000 coal. Oh no, the top row is, the free row is 3,000 coal, 3,000 coal. So you can get, there's 3,000 coal, so there's 9,000. So in a given month, you can get 9,000 coal just by playing the game, not doing anything, not spending any money. So, yeah.
Not too bad. And then, yeah, looks like there's another premium ship, the London Cruiser. How much does this thing cost? It costs 2,500, which is, it's not too terrible, but damn.
The only way to really get steel is you get a little steel in that event pass, but the only 2 ways to get a lot of steel is clan battles or ranked play. It's the only way to get steel. It's much harder to get, and never, ever, 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 no matter how much you want to, convert steel to coal. Because steel is so much harder to get, and the steel ships are generally much better than the coal ships. Like the Bourgogne, but I call it the Bon Jovi because I don't know how the French pronounce it, so I just call it the Bon Jovi, is an amazing battleship. It's highly recommended. There's
on.
quite a few steel ships. Are we ready to play?
I need to throw in some modules, so I'm guessing aiming system modifications just for less dispersion, and also gives me a torpedo traverse speed. Yeah, so I'll get that 500,000. Secondary.
If you're a gunboat, you always want to get the dispersion one in the third slot, whatever one it is.
Right. Then I'm guessing damage control system, which I swear to God, I don't know. It's probably just me like bitching a little bit, but like there's so many times when I just like full barrage these guys with HE, like even like like the past few matches, I hit them so many times and I might get like 2 fires, but they like land a single shot on my deck and I'll catch fire. I'm like, come on now, like fucking. It's always like right away too. I guess I'll put on this damage control system. Maybe it'll help out, but. Starting out one.
And the countries matter because so let's look at, like, if you look at the Japanese battleship, if you hover over the main battery shell, it tells you that the chance of causing a fire is 25%, but if you go over to that Agincourt is a British one and hover over it, it's a 31% chance of fire on a British ship.
Where does it tell you? So I'm hovering over. It just tells me reload time, shell,
main
time.
battery.
Main battery.
Hover over main battery, and then look in the second. It says maximum damage, and it says chances of causing a fire on target. So the Julio Cesare is 35% chance of fire per shell.
Main battery. Isn't that just hovering over the turret?
Just hover over the main battery on the right-hand side underneath the captain.
Oh, underneath the captain.
So you'll see reload time.
Let's see. It must have to be on a ship that you own then.
Yeah, just hover over any ship that you own. All the main battery will tell you what its fire chance is for HE.
I'm not seeing it.
Let me look on your stream.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
Secondary.
Pulling up your Twitch. Okay, I'm here. Hover over the main, where it says main battery, right there.
Okay. Menus upon menus. Okay. 33% chance.
Yeah. There you go.
So then what was? Oh, that's my New Mexico. What about my Tiger then? 39%. Okay. Doesn't feel like it.
Right? Murphy's
I know
Law
you get
seems
reductions, but damn.
It's always the other guy. So I'm gonna play a DD. It's called the Kamikaze. It is an awesome little Japanese DD. The torpedoes reload every 47 seconds.
Jeez.
Yeah. Every 47 seconds.
And
I have Yeah.
Good.
And I have Yamamoto on him, so actually I'm gonna reset my skills.
So off of this very first module, I mean, so you got main armaments and auxiliary. I mean, obviously you probably want to go for main armaments more than anything, but is it usually worth getting that damage control party modification, even though it's like 12,000 coal? Although I suppose you can get it for half off coupons, like 6,000 coal.
On a battleship, it can be worth it, yeah, and I would only do it at a high tier, honestly, unless it's a ship that you play all the time. If you play it a lot, then it's worth it, because what that does is it extends, so when you hit R, that it extends the timeout, like, significantly. So now, when that R is going, so if another set of torpedoes suddenly come out of nowhere and hit you, your R is still running, and you don't flood. So, yeah, it can be really advantageous, but it's very expensive. And so, yeah, I would only do it on a battleship that I played a lot. Like, I really like a certain ship. I wouldn't do it on a casual ship. Not worth it. But you can demount it and put it on another ship. So you can, I think it's 25 doubloons. You can buy one, put it on a ship, then go to the next one, demount it for 25 doubloons, and then put it on the one. But, of course, that costs 25 doubloons. It's like 25 cents or something like that. I don't know exactly.
Maybe I'll look at when we finally get to tier 6, because I feel like tier 6 is actually when battles start to be a little bit more serious. Like even, I mean, tier 5 we should be seeing a lot more human players. I was surprised we didn't see more there even on tier 4. But tier 5, I imagine we're seeing a lot more human players, but tier 6 is when I feel like in my experiences, like when you're actually fully onto, like, alright, you're mid-tier, you're getting all people who are like somewhat experienced and played enough, rather than just weekend warriors, you know?
Okay, I adjusted my commander settings on that kamikaze, and my torpedoes now reload every 42 seconds.
Jesus.
Oh, so funny. Let's see, let me put my economic stuff on here. The other thing that's nice is this was a nice, so the economic bonuses, when you used to attach it to it used to be signal flags that had the economic bonuses, and you would attach it and then the flag would actually be used on that ship. So in theory, if you had 100 ships and assigned signal flags to 100 ships, you wouldn't have any left, because they would all be assigned to ships. It was really bad. Now when you assign an economic bonus, if it says you have 400 of them and you assign it to a ship, it only deducts from that number 400 when you actually use it. It doesn't deduct it when you assign it. So they did fix that. That was a nice quality of life fix that they did.
Right, and I'm gonna save. Yeah, I gotta save up my sigils a little bit, just because again I'm waiting for tier 6. I'm not gonna bother with the repair party one or the chance of causing flooding. If anything, I should probably just save those for destroyers. Yeah, running low on sigils, but oh well.
Okay.
We're all ready and set to go.
All right, and by the way, my detection on this ship is 5.4, which at this tier is ridiculous.
Yeah, and hello there, King of Sanity. I have the Tromp and the HMS seal myself, both very nasty. What is the Tromp and what is the HMS?
Well, the Tromp is a difficult ship to play because DDs require you to pay attention to what's going on, and of course, if you're flying your planes around, you're not paying attention to your DD, so it can be a very difficult ship to play. Just
Fair enough.
we didn't drop. What was the other ship? I don't.
It was the Trump and the HMS Seal.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that ship, honestly. I don't know. If it's a British ship, it's going to be a fire starter, because most of the British ships, that's their thing, is the ability to start fires.
Yeah. So what's the thing about don't their HE have a little bit more penetration too, or something like that?
No, that's the German ships that have the different penetration values. But once again, you can look at that on that main battery when you hover over it. It'll tell you how much armor your HE shells are going to penetrate.
HMS Seal gets 95 knot homing torps. Seal is a submarine. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's why I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, and Trump is a tier X Dutch destroyer that's access to bomb strikes. Yeah, so I've never been above, I think, tier 7 or tier 8. So even on my main account, like on my main account, I think I have like 16 like ish looking ships that are all like tier 6. So because I just really like doing the operations, because sometimes when I'm playing my lonesome, I just don't feel like trying that hard. So I just go into operations, just kind of vicariously just grind for the XP that way. So I always like to get all the tier 6 and tier 7 ones, just because it's just a lot of fun for those modes.
So we have a Julio Cesare on our team. That's the Forno Dorn?
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Okay, we're getting mostly human players, half and half.
Yeah.
Been at WoW's PC a while myself. I love tier 7 Roki. Tiger is very OP. Tiger, is that German? Sounds like it. Either that or might be American.
I only know the Tiger 59. I don't know if that's the ship he's referring to.
This cruiser is gonna come into play. Hello there. May as well just go take him out first. Little AI cruiser. The sooner we take out their AI, the better for us.
I just shot my torpedoes and they're going to be back in 30 seconds.
Jesus. If that cruiser doesn't get in the way.
go. I got to. I'm gonna get him on the Deroiter.
39% chance to catch fire, but I got 3 incapacitations instead.
Oh wow, he dodged them all. Wow. Okay. My torpedoes are back.
That cruiser out there on the left-hand side. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're center right now. Cruiser out on the left-hand side. The human player is just stuck up against the side of the map.
Oh my lord.
I just realized I got engine boost on this thing. Hell yeah.
I'm at 2.1 away from that Deroiter. There we go.
Ooh, double. Ooh, I got his rotor and his engine on that cruiser, and I think he's already used his repair party. He's gonna be stuck for a quick second.
Bye. Okay, now it's the New York's turn. Alright, come on, New York. 10
Ooh,
seconds
come on.
till I get my...
God damn it. I got 6 penetrations, got him down to 196 health on that battleship, and then the fucking and then the other cruiser steals it, fucker. Tiger is the one I'm watching now, the British battle cruiser, the one you're using right now. Oh yeah, I am the Tiger, fucking. Like, what's the Tiger? I'm over here fucking sailing the Tiger.
I am the Tiger? Yeah, I don't have that. I have that ship. I don't, but I haven't played it because I mostly play
I am the
tiers.
Tiger.
Yep.
Oh, good, I killed him. Hopefully he didn't launch those torps. Stop, 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 and turn, turn, turn.
Alright, come on, New York. Keep going.
Oh, nope, I should have kept on going. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be rough. Shit. Air party. And heal. Fuck.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes to starboard. Hull breach.
Damn.
We're taking on water quickly.
He got me. That's tough. I'm still alive, but a hard hit. You know, we're winning. I'm gonna play a little bit safe. Oh, was that you?
Deactivated.
Sorry about that. That why you're gunning for me, stream sniper? I thought I
we have
got
a
you
stream.
before the torps launched off, but no, apparently not in time. I thought if I braked.
Did we have a stream sniper?
May have been. He said sorry about that. Admitting fault to something.
Well, the New York disconnected. He sees the sound of inevitability. Boom.
Our victory
Yep.
is in sight.
Okay. That's a human in the October Revolution, or
Good torps there saying, no, that's not me. Oh, but if you want to div up, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, more than welcome to. I mean, we're everyone's free to join and kind of team up and kind of get some things rolling. Over here, I got Eat, Sits, and Die over here in the Discord as well right now talking. You should be able to hear him. You boys need coffee.
hello. We need coffee.
I don't really like coffee. Never
I
really
didn't
liked
either.
it.
I didn't like it either until I was much older.
And that's what my parents always said too, but I'm like, you know, I'm 30 years old now and I still don't really care for it.
Yeah, I was older than that. You familiar with the Nathan's hot dog eating contest in New York? The one that
think
they
I've
do
heard
on
of
4th of July, where Joey Chestnut eats like 1 million hot dogs as fast as he can.
Right.
The announcer guy, he does these funny little things to announce the players as they come up to the stage to get ready to compete. And one year, this old guy who was like in his 60s came up and he said, when we are young, we drink our coffee with milk, cream, and sugar. Then we drink our coffee with milk. Then we drink our coffee black. Then decaf. And then we die. Our next contestant drinks decaf.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
This
No,
guy
it's just that the caffeine doesn't really do it for me, you know? I mean, I don't know what I really... The only time I really have caffeine, I guess, is maybe when I'm actually drinking, like booze or something like that. I'd use as a mixer or a chaser.
Yeah, Red Bulls and vodka, so... Okay.
10 seconds on this travel time, huh? I'm still behind. I might be on point, a little bit behind. Yeah, I may as well just go to HE at this range. He's at maximum range for me right now.
Engine boost activated.
I got fishes on the way.
He's swimming.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of torpenises coming his way. Here we go. Adios. Thanks for playing. Boom.
Yeah, and there he goes.
Our victory is in sight.
There goes the cruise at the same time.
So here's a great tip from the people that are out in the audience that are going to watch this either now or at some point. Obviously playing battleships is a great way to start because you have, 20-30 seconds between shots. You have a chance to, like, it's a slower pace, right? You do a lot of damage, but you have time to, a destroyer, as you know, you play destroyer, you have to think a lot because there's a lot of stuff going on. When you play battleships for a while, get comfortable with them, get to like tier 5 or 6 with the battleship, and then when you start dying to torpedoes, go switch to a destroyer and start playing a destroyer because suddenly you'll be the guy who's flanking around islands and sneaking around and you're like, oh man, that guy didn't do this or he didn't do that and that battleship didn't do this and that, and you're like, you're going to be a much better battleship player to avoid torpedoes when you're using destroyers with torpedoes to try to hunt. You're going to learn all the little things that destroyers do to get you. So I highly recommend that.
Even though my PR is kind of good for destroyers, even on the main in this account, I always feel like I just miss all of my torpedoes. Like, I always try to spread them out, like, in a range. Like, if I see where the prediction, like, area is, I'll do, like, on the prediction area, I'll do front and, like, back behind it so I can kind of, like, cover an area. But is it better, is it, like, better to do wide, or is it better to do, like, narrow shots with a lot of that stuff?
Narrow and get good at predicting. Also, watch what they do, because typically players that aren't at the higher levels do the same thing over and over again. So if you shoot your torpedoes and he slows down and turns right or turns left, they're probably going to do it again. So now do your torpedoes or whatever you're doing to predict that behavior, because it's likely, and that also applies to shots too. If somebody always slows down and turns out, aim there the next time, because they're probably going to do it again, and you'll smash them.
King Sanity, are you trying to join on up then? I know there's about like a 15-second delay here, maybe like 12-second delay, so I'll give it a second. But are you trying to join up in the squad? If so, what is going to be your in-game name? And while you listen to that, I have to figure out here how we invite people again. Or you might have to invite them? I don't know, because you're the party leader?
Yeah. Idea.
I was saying earlier, here. Swore. Oh yeah, if you wanted to div up, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, so if you are still there, feel free to...
What's his in-game name?
Wait for him to type it up.
Type it up.
Either that or he's loading or something. Although, you know what? I guess what we'll do here... Let's do one more match. I'm not seeing a message just yet. We'll do one more match, and then if you are still watching Sanity, feel free to type that in. We'll get you in for this next one.
Okay, we'll drop and pick them up. These matches.
They're going quick. It'll take like 5-10 minutes, not even. Alright, with this many numbers, let's see if we can actually get a full player match. Getting tired of all the bots, because the bots just make it uneven.
Yeah, they tend to die fast. The good news is that we're divvied up. That's why we've won a lot of these. It's definitely an advantage to be on the same team with humans against a bunch of bots, because you can tell the other guy, don't die.
Right, yeah. Mostly bots still. I guess, yes, guess it's just gonna have to be until we get to tier 6 is when we might actually get some more real human players.
Weird. Okay, well, I am going to kind of go over here and try to get these ships coming forward.
Yeah, that's good. What's your range on those torps?
7 kilometers.
Damn.
Not long, so I have to let them, you know, my detection's 5.4 and my range is 7, so if somebody's sailing away from me, that's not good.
Also, I think it was last time I was playing, I asked you, or asked somebody, actually maybe I asked in battle, I forget when it was, but I was asking people around if the engine boost increases your acceleration rate, and people said no, but I definitely noticed an acceleration difference when I activate it.
It does. It does make you accelerate faster. You'll get up to speed faster, and then you'll be faster at speed. British ships, like British DDs, like the Daring, the speed, you won't see speed boost because it's baked in.
Really, it's, I mean, well, at least this battleship has an engine boost, and I love using this. Like 2 minutes full of just engine boost. It's beautiful. 7 seconds. Ooh, looking good. 1 in cap.
The speedy, let's see, I'm detecting that Kalmar. I'm detecting him right now.
He's trying to run. Just watching the barrage of volleys just laying in on him.
What? The Omaha's dead.
Wow, it's got 5 in caps on a single barrage and 1 fire. I do not trust that 39% chance to catch fire. It's bullshit. So I'm gonna double back and run away. This destroyer is... That destroyer, that Kalmar, is definitely hoping that I come around the corner. Shit, there's another one. Shit. There's a second destroyer over here waiting for me. Running away.
Come with me if you want to live.
Pretty much. I've got torps too, motherfucker. Oh my god, one of my torps might actually hit him. Come on, get him. Get him, torp. Get him, torp. Come on. Yeah. Fuck you. And barrage. And kill him. Fuck you.
We sunk an enemy destroyer.
Oh, that's great.
All right, Congo.
Oh yeah, I see that Congo.
Yeah.
Torpedoes.
He should be dead.
Awaiting instructions.
Torpedoes astern.
Got away from those torps. Glad I turned around. I was turning around for one completely different destroyer just for the other one to pop out.
R.I.P. Congo. Alright, I'm gonna go get that tiger that's over there. Speed boost.
Go launch a barrage of this constat of this AI that's running past our lines.
Oh no.
I'm going back to our base.
Wow. I was lucky I lived there.
Our victory is in.
Ooh. Going after
I'm
that
gonna YOLO.
tiger.
I'm YOLOing it.
May
I'm
as
gonna be
well.
honest.
I don't think he expects you to come around that corner. And get one last barrage on him before your shots land. There you go.
Get it while you can.
And dead.
And I lived. I'm at 84,000 damage in this little tiny DD.
Boost activated.
That's funny. My PR in this ship right now is 3,036. That's very high.
Especially with somebody as experienced as yourself, though, playing at these lower tiers.
Yeah, it's like we players that are purple players, as I call them. You know, these are super unicum players. Yeah, we call it seal clubbing.
There you go. Yeah, because it's just kind of smurfers, more or less.
They're the new players. They're just like little baby seals sitting on the ice, and here I come with my big sickle and club you. Sorry.
Got that task done. What other task can I do here? Arsonist, fuck that. Hit the citadel of enemy ship. Yeah, let's get that. Let's see if I can get a citadel shot. I never saw him respawn, so we'll just ready up and keep on going.
Okay.
Cool. But you know, it's but no, I think kind of to finish ADHD, finishing my thought from an hour ago.
Okay.
But no, like just talking about just like viewers who stop on by and stuff like that. I noticed. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a different culture now on Twitch. I feel like before people liked a lot more to like kind of sit around and lurk, or even on YouTube, like people used to sit around and lurk a lot more a few years ago. But nowadays, I feel like people like wanna. Like, even over on, like, YouTube, you know, I've had 16 people stop on by, but yet the average view duration is 3 minutes, you know? So, like, everyone just stops on by for, like, a minute or two, then closes off. But I always wonder about those people. Like, you know, like, why, if you're going through all these different types of streams and you click on a stream and you're particularly looking for World of Warships, like, you know, what is it, I wish that they would chat and be like, you know, what is it that made you click off? You know, what is it about this culture? What is it about this environment that made you kind of like, you know, look elsewhere type of situation, you know? It's just, makes you wonder because, yeah, just before, I feel like a few years ago, it was just so much easier to get stuff going, and just nowadays, just, I don't know if it's attention span, I don't know if it's an old man me crying, like, oh, these kids nowadays, you know. But, it was funny because I was even talking with somebody, yesterday on Discord, and I'm like, you know, I've been working on a big project video that should be coming out maybe Monday or Tuesday, and I'm like, oh, it's getting a little bit long. It's up to like 15 minutes, and like the person's like, oh, you know, yeah, those longer videos over like 10 minutes, I always just watch in 2x speed. Like on 2x speed, like then fuck all the audio mixing. At that point, everything just sounds like a chipmunk. You know, like
exactly.
Like, do you not have enough time to sit down and watch a video for even just like 15 minutes? You know, it's just seems bonkers to me.
Honestly, so I actually have a social media business where I promote, you know, do social media posting for companies.
Right.
And with the advent of reels and shorts, it's all about the 30-second video or whatever that somebody's flipping through. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Long,
I mean,
form
I
content
use
videos are tough.
It's so bad because you have the Instagram reels, the TikTok videos, the fucking even like then they did the shorts, and then but now you can do 3-minute shorts. But then people are more seem like willing to watch 3-minute shorts than even like a 5-minute video almost. You know, it's just like all right. But I think it's just because of doom scrolling, which you know, God knows I'm definitely guilty of as well. Like I mean, I don't watch any shorts, but you know, I look at memes and stuff like that, and I just slop through memes on like a particular platform.
Flip.
They're all just short videos and stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, back when I had an editor, you know, back when I was actually working, the only reason I'm not really doing consistent content right now is just because I've been waiting to get a new job, which, you know, should be starting on the 9th. And once I get some money in, I'll probably get another editor or hire my editor back and start doing regular content again. I was doing 2 videos a week, and then every video, I would release also 2 shorts that would come out in between. And yeah, those always seem to do pretty well. But I always found it funny because even like my Slime Rancher, I had a Slime Rancher video. I'm just surprised by the conversion rate of people who watch and people who actually go watch the video. because we'll make a couple shorts up on each video, and the Slime Rancher video only got like 33 views, and then I released a couple of shorts on it, and it got like 800 and like 800 views. I'm like, okay, but then I only got 2 extra views from those shorts. I'm like, 800 views on the shorts only converted to 2 views on the video. Like, that just seems horrendous. Like, everything really is just all about the shorts. Ooh, getting some good fires. It's horrendous out there. And plus, oh my god, even I was at Volvo 3, even AI, that's another big topic. But like AI, Volvo 3, I think is a new AI model that just came out. And now they can basically make Let's Play of Minecraft YouTubers and Fortnite videos. They're just purely all AI. And it's even hard to tell that they are AI. And it's starting to get a little bit scary to the point, like, man, all the content now really is just going to be like some brain-dead AI content that's just mass-produced, released out there. And people aren't even going to be able to recognize for the better that it's even AI. They're just going to be brain-dead watching it for, like, just noise in the background, you know?
Engine boost activated.
Yep.
I wonder how that's all gonna do. It almost makes you, like, I like making content and all that stuff, but it almost makes you wonder, like, dude, like, I could probably do better if I just said fuck it and just did nothing but shorts. I could make, like, a 10-minute video and just go release, like, 12 shorts of that video to reach the 10 minutes. And it would probably do better and get more subscribers and all that stuff than actually just making the videos, you know? It's like, I've entered the atmosphere of making content way too late. Because, you know, I've been watching YouTube for God knows, like 15 plus whatever fucking years, and the entire time it's like, oh, I wish I could do that, and then I finally decided to start doing it, and now it's in this era where everything is just like, well, everything I just complained about. You know, I was like, well, fuck. Who even knows anymore? That was the other thing too, a little bit even off of the idea of content creation, was ads. Like advertisements on like TV. Like there's now, even like with the new AI models, like some of these guys are coming out like, yeah, we can make full-on high production quality ads for like medicine and stupid stuff that you want to make ads for on TV for like $500 instead of a $500,000 production cost, you know? So it's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be throwing a lot of people out of jobs.
Confirmed penetration.
Kind of like, it's kind of that old, it's just like one of those, you know, things where people complain about for like 30, 40, whatever years, like, robots are gonna take our jobs. And now it actually is getting to the point that robots can just take your jobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, even look at, like, Photoshop. You know, like, Photoshop now has a thing, like, you just circle an area and it crops it out, and you just type in a prompt, like, I want a plate of pizza here. And then it'll just put a perfectly integrated picture of a plate of pizza into this photo. Also, I think we're gonna lose this battle.
Yeah.
But, you know, that used to take somebody, like, you know, like 20, 30 minutes to just do, but now it does in a few seconds type of situations. Like, now anybody can just make anything that they want. But it's scary out there in terms of content creation. You know, I wonder if it's gonna get to the point where like YouTube's just gonna be like, nope, just all AI now.
Yeah. YouTube's like, well, what do we need a content creator for? We'll just have an AI model just running non-stop, and that's all people will watch.
Right.
Why do I need the content creator making the AI when we can just do it ourselves?
And it kind of becomes that point of like, well, I mean, the bigger content creators will still always be out there, I think, to make like the full production videos and stories and stuff that an AI won't be able to do, at least not for a long time, hopefully. But you know, all the regular content creators like Let's Plays and gamers and like smaller channels, like they're gonna be kind of like all null and void unless you're doing a high production, super big video concept. And it's like, well, not everybody can learn to do that either until you actually get those years of experience under your belts. My secondary is firing at somebody near you. Most of my secondary just went straight into you.
There's a DD coming, and I have not a lot of health.
Where the hell is everybody?
Hydro? Damn it.
Oh, hello there, cruiser.
Yeah.
You just...
Yeah. He hydroed me.
in defeat.
0.
And I still got full health over here.
Look at you, fancy pants.
So I was hoping to get a barrage on that cruiser that was just about to pop out around that island, but disappeared.
Okay, so I am going to play the vaunted Julio Cesare. Let's see.
What does the maneuverability stat really do? It doesn't increase my speed. Does maneuverability stat going up like going up in these holes? Does it actually make me like turn faster or anything like that?
Yep. Yep. Look at maneuverability. You'll see there's two things you care about right there. Is the turning circle radius and the rudder shift time. So, like the Julio Cesare, the rudder shift time is 30 seconds to go from 13 seconds to go from lock to lock. But if I put in like a
I see that. Yeah, it goes from
Japanese
19 down to 13.6.
Mm-hmm. Yep. One of the ships that's super maneuverable are the Latin American battleships. They have ridiculously fast rudder shift speeds.
No, so yeah, I didn't even know that I could like expand these things down and look at all these stats until you taught me, like, what, the last match or whatever, match before.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, thank you. But I feel like I'm not doing too bad. We may not be winning all these matches, but I'm doing all right.
Well, I can tell you, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victories and 3 defeats in our games, so we're doing fine. All right. Well, I have a Julio Cesare now, so we are going to have a lot more firepower.
All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins overall, and 4 losses.
So you won some and lost one before I joined.
Who's blooping me over on Discord?
So this boat, the Julio Cesare, it came out and they realized they had done fucked up, and so they pulled it from the store and then they tried to raise it to tier 6. And people were all up in arms. Like, I paid, this is a ship that people paid actual money for, like not like coal or steel. Like, I paid, $70 or $50 for this pixel ship, and that's what I paid for. You can't change the stats on something that I paid actual physical cash for. And they were going to raise it to tier 6, which of course means at tier 6 you're facing tier 8 ships, because it's when you're in protected. Remember I told you when tier 1 through 4 and you're a new player, you're in protected matchmaking. So the most you play is 1 tier up or 1 tier lower than you. But once you get out of protected matchmaking, you're 2 tiers up and 2 tiers down.
Right, yeah, so that what was a tier 5 ship going up to tier 6, suddenly then it's up against tier 8s pretty much, and it's just basically becomes null and void. 7. Yeah.
So if you're in tier 5, you can face 7s, which there's a big difference in capability between a tier 7 and a tier 5 ship.
Let's see here. Okay, here's a all human match. There we go. Finally. Any other tigers? No other tigers. No bridge battleships, so I don't have to worry about any torpedoes coming towards me, hopefully.
You should. This is where, if you could change your name really easily, you could change your name to Tony.
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
I've always hated when games don't allow you to change your name, which is like, because it's even like on my main account, because like my main account, like some games allow you to change your name however you want, or like enter your name, but then you will never be able to change it again. So if I have my main account, like my main Steam profile, I don't like to play off of that because it shows my main profile like name. So I have to log on to this, onto my main Digital Dave Steam account now just to get the name correctly, which is what I had to do here for World of Warships, which is the other primary reason. Like, okay, if I'm gonna be playing this, I gotta have my actual name on here,
Yeah, right. So it matches your channel.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe sometimes people stop on by when they see that stupid YT at the end of the name, which I find so ironic, because like when I was back before I ever made content, it was like, man, I hate these stupid people with like Twitch in their name, or like YT, like, dude, nobody fucking cares. But now here I am, like, hey, maybe somebody cares.
Yeah.
Just maybe. Or they use it just to stream snipe, I guess. Hop in real quick when they see someone in the lobby. Oh, there is a submarine.
Yeah.
In fair seas.
I changed my name. My name for like 7 years was Captain Bond, and then I changed it to Eat, Sits, and Die.
Charlie's Angels girls at the beach at D9. Anything at D9?
Enemy force detected.
Islander, but I don't see any Angels girls on the way. Alright, who's gonna come into view first? Show yourself, cowards.
Hey, turn away, Mr. Cochran. Turn away. You can do it.
He's about to come into my range, and I got a short-ass range.
Yeah, turn. You can do the turn. Wait for the turn.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Enemy
Yeah,
submarine
there he
spotted.
goes.
Yep. And this should be an X Cochrane.
Yep. And dead. Nice. God damn.
3 sits, 27,001 salvo.
Ridiculous. I really want to get that range upgrade. It can increase my range by 1.6, but I don't want to waste the credits. We're just trying to get up, or waste the XP. We're just trying to get up to tier 6 right now. Omaha is just barely outside my range right now.
Yep.
Submarine.
He's stopping? Ooh, that barrage might hit.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
Here we go. 2 Incapats.
Come on, turn out. Turn out. There you go. There you go. You can do it. Yep. Reloading. Come on. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Damn, I'm looking at this. 2, 1.
Direct front.
Alright, AP time.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Waiting instructions.
The submarine's somewhere here in A.
Airborne.
I think I'm gonna have to turn away.
Torpedoes to port. Waiting instructions.
That Omaha's almost dead. We've lost 2 DDs. Not good. Okay.
Torpedoes
Is
to
one
port.
torp gonna hit me?
Ricochet.
Ooh, missed by like a yard.
By Rio de Janeiro. This should eliminate him.
Instructions. Our team has taken the lead.
Very sexy. I barely even be able to get any shots off. All these ships are dying before I can get up, before they come into range.
This boat has T-Rex sub thing. It's only 4 kilometers. It's dumb.
Waiting instructions.
Marine is hiding somewhere right there in center bay.
Airborne.
How hard to hit him with these depth charge planes. I'll tell you what, with how fast submarines move.
Once again, you pretty much have to predict where you think he's gonna go, not where he actually is when he pings.
Yeah.
Waiting instructions.
But I can't even do anything. My thing is only 4 kilometers. Like, that's it. 4 kilometers. That's as far as I can go. Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Right. Well, that's why I just keep on launching these things randomly out there right now, just trying to see if I can get lucky. But like, it takes like 12 seconds. What is it? It takes like, yeah, 11 to 12 seconds for them to even land
Awaiting instructions.
out there.
There, Nicholas, it disconnected. My mod
Yeah, I see
says.
that.
My mod says there. Oh, there's torpedoes going his way.
They might hit, they might just V right around him.
Close.
One will.
Got him. With one. Okay.
Come on, those depth charges should hit that submarine. Come on, get in there. Get in there. That's right on top of them. Ah, what do you mean?
Sorry, bro. It's that pound sign. Sorry, not sorry.
Engine boost activated.
I really would like to go, but this stupid submarine is... He needs to die. Oh, yes. Nice.
Enemy submarine destroyed.
Alright. Are you a South Park fan?
I watched it a lot when I was younger. Kind of fell off after a while, but I still see enough clips of them all around.
You know that episode Make Love Not Warcraft, where they do the Warcraft one?
Oh yeah, that's an old classic one.
Right, so at the end of it, you know, they kill the guy, the super guy in the game, and they go, now what do we do? And Cartman goes, well, now we can play the game.
Right.
That's the way I feel when the sub or a CV dies. It's like, oh, now I can play the game. I can actually, like, go where I want to go.
I found it so funny when like everyone thought it was like it was an over exaggeration, but man, I've seen enough content creators and streamers over the years to know that no, they were almost exactly spot on with some of these people. Like, I've been finding it really funny too. Like, yeah, Warcraft has been making a big comeback lately with all the content creators in general. Yeah, well they've been doing the hardcore mode. That's been a big like thing lately. But also it all becomes like I can't even tell. I don't even know how the hell they do it though. Like they get in these big raid parties and they've got like 7 different screens up. They're looking at all these different cooldowns. Like you see more menus up on screen and damage numbers than you do actual gameplay. I'm like, my god. And they're all like, okay, wow. I've got Infernal up. Okay, Ice Rage. Okay, hey tank, can you do aggro? Okay, pool. It's just like, fuck, dude. That's.
I don't even know what any of those things mean.
You know. I used to play a lot of Warcraft 3 though back in the day. I still love Warcraft 3 back when it was actually still kind of popular and before it became all Dota. But Warcraft 3 custom games was where it was all at, like the tower defenses, and that's where like Dota kind of like firstly originated with people actually falling into it.
Deactivated.
I shot that DD from 17 kilometers away and just missed him. So that's another thing. Dynamic reticle for battleships is really a big improvement. Not the in-game one. You have to use the mod Nomogram.
What does that do?
So dynamic reticle. So when you press the reticle, you know how it's. You probably have the static reticle, right? It's just a line with some tick marks.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Dynamic reticle. The tick marks move. Depending on so if you go closer, the tick marks spread apart, and if you go far away, the tick marks get closer together. And
do the tick marks mean something though? I mean, I'm sure that they do, but like, what do they mean in regular context? Like, do they actually amount to like time spent of travel or anything like that?
With a fixed reticle, they don't mean anything, but with the dynamic reticle, the nomogram reticle, they do mean something. So their time. So like my tick marks go 1, 2, 3, each one is a second, and then I can look on there and I can see that I'm 3 seconds away. So if a ship, well, obviously that's ridiculous, but from a long range, right? It might be a 12-second. It might be a 12-second torpedo, or 12-second shot. I can put it on the 12, and I know if that ship's going. If that ship is going 30 knots, I know that I'm going to hit that ship dead square in the center.
That's how you bastards are doing. That's how so many people hit me some far range. Because like, yeah, I always just have to predict this the best I can off my skill level.
I did a whole video about it on my YouTube channel that I used to do videos from time to time, and I'll send you the link, and you can watch it because I explain like everything that you see on the reticle, like the time, the ticks, why there's lower ticks and upper ticks. And okay,
I'm surprised that the game even allows mods though.
Turn out.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Bye. Oh my god, did I get ripped off? 4 overpens. Oh my god. 4, I mean, I literally shot 4 Buicks through the middle of that cruiser and he's alive.
Just me just barely around the island for me. There's one destroyer out here. Oh, I managed to actually land one shot on him. The destroyer out here somewhere that launched torps at me. There we go. He's not going to get the glory of it then.
No.
So I see that somebody hopped on into the Discord. Dewey World. Yo, man, how you doing? I just dropped you a follow on Twitch. Greatly appreciate it. How come I didn't see anything I don't see anything pop up over on Twitch. Still see Captain Bond from 3 days ago. But I greatly appreciate it, Dewey World. If you are here, yeah, feel free to, if you are still playing the game, or if you are playing World of Warships, feel free to join on up in the squad. We even got room for division and all that fun stuff. Yeah, would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for stopping on by towards the Discord. And you are part of the very first 100 people, so I guess it's about time for me to do my little spiel of the very first 100 people who end up joining the Discord will be known as the OGDs, and we still have a number of slots of those available. So, as the OGDs, you guys will get access to early sneak peek content whenever I do release that every once in a while, and smaller projects that I'm doing, or just dumb little ideas that go unfinished and stuff like that. So yeah, the very first 100 people will be OGDs, and you'll be able to keep that permanently. And if anyone in the future ends up leaving who is an OGD, then I will grant someone randomly that title if we're over 100, just based off of maybe who's most interactive, or just completely at random overall. So yeah, thank you for stopping on by. But I don't quite see anything over on the Twitch side, but either way, I appreciate the idea of it. Guys, get a container.
I made you the commander, by the way. So if you wanna, I made you commander, by the way.
Awesome, awesome. Getting my containers right now. Got 3 containers. Did I not hit coal? I thought I hit coal. Oh, I got a super container on the coal, I think. Where did I hit luck? Should have got coal out of that. Campaign. Collect reward. Unlock this task. What is this final task? Enter a battle with a commander that has at least 3 skill points. Okay, yeah, easy enough. Perfect. And how is my XP looking? I need 40. Oh yeah, I need 40,000. So yeah, this one's gonna take a little while. The XP gain. I guess that's one. That's the other thing I always did complain about with World of Warships. That man, it takes a long time to grind through this stuff. It is harsh. I know they expect people to, you know, play a lot of it throughout the months and years and whatnot, but oof, to the casual player, tough out there trying to get that, trying to get all the XP.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult. They've changed a lot too in the game. They realized that there were way too many credits floating out there. So they've done a lot of little tricks to get rid of credits out of the game. The Research Bureau is one trick that they've used to get credits out of the game. The new the experimental ships, another way to get credits out of the game.
Yeah, I did see some stuff about those experimentals. I forget what that's all about.
They're ridiculous. There's 3 of them. There's a tier 7, a tier 9, and a tier 10. The Met, the Vyazma, and the Oregon, they go away on 14.4, and then 3 new ones come in.
I'm kind of surprised that they even let you buy ships that are that high a tier, because it makes, I feel like it just kind of creates a culture where like people who are inexperienced probably get into those high tier battles where they expect you to be better, but you're not.
You are exactly correct. They said they would never sell tier 10 ships for money when I first started the game, and they do now, so yeah.
Cut across behind you. Keep on forgetting I have the engine boost on this thing. I'm just so not used to a battleship having engine boost.
Mine has, I have brisk on there, so I'm going a little faster now because I'm not detected. Okay. Come on, Turgan. Turn out. Turn out. You can do it.
one of my pens hit. Look, you're shooting at me. Come on, there's like 2 destroyers in your range. Why are you looking at me? Fuck off, cruiser.
I realized it was a bot, and I go, the bot's not going to turn out.
He's dead by those torps, I think. Yep.
Yeah.
Although that Congo's turning.
I see him. I see him.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Look at that dispersion that I have. Wow. I hit the nose too much. He slowed down on his turn because his ship's not very fast.
Yeah, for some reason, again, he's still only looking at me. I'm just gonna put my nose towards him. Like that. Oh, he's looking away, though. Must be looking at those cruisers.
There's a 10k salvo. This is probably my last game, by the way.
All good. I need a little break, probably to go eat some food. I still got this giant Tupperware of this like goulash of like, I don't even want to call it stir fry or whatever it is, but yeah, I got like brown rice, hard salami, chopped up chicken, a little bit of cheese, mixed vegetables, and then a can of corn, and then a whole bunch of spices on it. Been eating that for the past like few days.
I'm barbecuing tonight for dinner.
What you gonna barbecue?
Chicken.
Chicken?
Chicken.
Get some bok in there. I finally got to try my egg cooker today. Speaking of bok, I got an egg cooker, and I'm like, all right, let's see how this little egg cooker thing is actually does it work well? And yeah, no, it does. It like 11 minutes to make some hard-boiled eggs. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Nice. Take the bay.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna...
I'm getting torn apart out here. I need to turn away.
Deleted. Alright, Tingy. Oh yeah, he's going broadside. Yeah! You do that. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Citadel.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Now he's about to be broadside to me.
Make him pay. We're
See if this
losing this
version-
match.
Is he gonna be my friend?
Enemy battleship detected.
No. Not at all. I just need to go to HE at this point. I'm just getting non-pens and ricochets off these guys.
Engine boost activated.
They're full on just running away to the back of the map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately I can't turn because if I turn, I'm broadside to them. Oh yeah. Here comes a bot. Battleship.
Yeah. I'm hoping our destroyer gets them.
We need a ship to die because we're down on ships. Kill that guy.
Position of a strategic target.
Spurgeon is not working with me on this match.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
There we go, there's a fire on him.
Yeah, bye. That guy was full HP. He's dead. He's dead, Jim.
I let my fire get the kill. Let my fire get the kill. Yeah!
Enemy battleship sunk.
Take it.
All right, we're only one ship down now.
Yeah, but the problem is we have nobody left on the southern side. It's literally just us up here in the north.
Yeah.
Let's see if my HE can set any fire in these dudes. 'Cause I don't seem to be penetrating at all from this range. Here we go, two fires, two fires. Don't you dare repair it. Fucker.
Engine boost deactivated.
Quit running, you bastards. Nice, set of fire on him. He's burning.
Nice.
He's low. There you go.
He's really low now. Okay, we're
Yeah,
still behind.
He can still go lower. He can sink to the bottom. And that guy's running into the wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch to HE for this guy.
Ah. Gotta turn a little bit more towards left or south. You're about to run into the edge of the map too.
Yeah, I'm stopping. Are you still alive?
I'm still alive. I'm still doing good.
Yeah. Good.
I'm right here behind you.
Yeah, let's get rid of this guy so we can get back into the map. I got a fire on him.
I'm just gonna turn my nose towards south and just broadside this guy. He's looking at me. Never mind. Why are you looking at? Why does everyone keep on looking at me instead of the ship that's closer to them? Fire at you. He just got his cannons at me. Fuck off. And now he's turning the cannon towards you. Good. There's one fire on him.
He put it out, so he's got a perma fire. And he's got another one. He's dead.
Yeah, he might get a repair party or a healing
No,
party.
he just
in there.
used it. He just used it. And he's got 26,000 damage burning on him right now because he's got two fires.
Team is taking
Each fire is 13,000.
Yeah. Oh,
Engine boost.
Remember you were asking about all the things you have to memorize?
yeah. I'm gonna go pull up my notebook and start studying. I still have to finish Expedition 33 though. Oh god, the game's long. Tell you what, that game is long. I was playing a lot of and streaming a lot of that. I mean, it's oversaturated market, so you don't really get a lot of viewers, but god, that game is long.
Alright. Alright, here's our problem. We're two slow guys really far away from the map.
Yeah.
I have 114,000 damage.
I got 49.
What do we got
49
left?
hits, though.
We have one bot and 4 humans. Unfortunately, one of them is a DD. So that DD is probably going to go to A. Oh no, he's way down below between C and B. Okay, never mind. Oh.
That cruiser is looking weak, but way outside my range.
Way outside my range too. Come on.
Hello. One fire. Oh, you got my turret.
Critically damaged.
He put it out.
He put it out?
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead and light him up the next time.
See if I can get that 39% in. There we go. There's one more. All right, I'm gonna go to AP. God damn! Look at that volley, though. Shit.
Engine boost deactivated.
He's got secondaries. Okay, he's still broadside.
Yep. Reloading a few. Water line.
Ship is on fire.
That did nothing. How did that ricochet? What? I got over penetration and ricochet while he's broadside.
Yeah, that was 12k. I'm at 147,000.
I'm getting lit up here.
Shoot him in his upper belt when you on your next salvo, like just a little higher up on the ship. Should be able to kill him.
Nope.
Okay, he's dead though.
Here we go. But even after I'm probably dead though. I got 2 fires and no repair. See if I can get lucky and try to take out this cruiser, but I mean, you might still be able to win this. We can get a good shot in on this cruiser.
Yeah. Come on, kill him. Oh.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna kill him on this salvo right here.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
you know, I don't think I've gotten any Citadel hits on any battleships. I think all day. I've only gotten them. I've only gotten them on cruisers.
I only have a DD and a cruiser left. The DD is nearly full health. But this...
Oh, so is that cruiser.
Yeah. Does the Kira... Does he have torpedoes? That's what I need to know. He does. Okay.
Might be better off just trying to run around that island just and get them broad.
Look at that. Look at that. 7k, 8k on one salvo.
Jesus, I don't know how you do it. Like all my even when I all my shots just seem to just somehow miss. Like I'll fire and I'll go left to the right and to the back and to the front of them instead of exactly where I'm trying to aim.
I'm going to go broadside because he's...
Yeah, look at that. Like half of your shots landed into him. How the hell is your dispersion working with you?
So what I did was shot him exactly in the bow. I'm gonna move to try to move his torps. Try to deke his torps. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Okay, I survived. And I had my repair party going. So now I'm gonna switch to HE. Oh, and he's there.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's over at A.
Mm-hmm. Now I know where he is, because I gotta kill him.
They got 5 minutes to do this though, so he might, if he's smart, he might just run away.
Yeah. Because I can't get to C and back, so I gotta go to...
Probably just randomly firing out into the open.
Yeah, I unfortunately I don't know where he is. Let's just guess there.
Yeah.
He's probably laughing because I missed him by a mile. Turning.
Yeah,
Leaving
his
the cap.
torpedoes are 5.5 kilometers.
Yeah, not much at all. So I have a minute and 35 seconds to kill him. Or if I get in the cap, I'll delay it a little bit longer.
If he's dumb enough, he might see that you're at 3k health and just try to open fire on you looking for a kill, but...
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to peek his torp, so I'm turning to the right. And I'm gonna keep going right. Okay, now I'm gonna turn back left. If he's on my left, I'm gonna I'll be able to see him head on. But if he's on my right, I'm now broadside. So it's a calculated risk.
I bet he's just
45.
running.
Yeah, he should. But I'm still detected though. Well, yeah, that's. He's not behind the island. I know that much. $173,000. 6 kills.
Damn. Like I was saying before, I don't know how you managed to get all your shots to land where you're actually aiming. Because like every time I launch, like I was, bitching about before, it's like I launch and they just have such a wide dispersion. Like I fire and even like a full barrage, it just seems to go left to the right and front instead of actually where I'm supposed to be, where I'm aiming at. So I don't know. Like all my shots just seem to miss around the target rather than at the target.
Yeah, he's got that one cap over there, so it's 20 seconds, 15 seconds. I have the mod that tells you how long the game's gonna last, 10 seconds.
As he reveals himself right now and you get a full salvo. Oh.
I just shot off into space. Okay. He did what he was supposed to do.
How would that work? If they won the battle but you killed the last ship while it was still doing the thing, do you still lose or do you win?
Yeah, you still win. Or you still lose, they still win.
Oh.
So if I somehow miraculously killed him after the defeat thing up, yeah, it's over.
Well, it's been a pleasure playing. Yeah, it's been a pleasure playing with you, good sir. I know he says your last match, and I think I want to go get some food, and I don't know, I'll kind of debate on if maybe I'll play for a little bit longer and see what's going on. But no, it's been really educational. I appreciate all your help and being around and in the Discord and all that fun stuff. So yeah, hope to see you around in the future.
For sure, and it really helps to play with players that are better than you. That would be my advice to anybody listening. Play with players that are better than you because you can learn from them. Get better faster.
That's for certain. I didn't know anything about these drop-down menus, the penetrations, the angles, the superstructure, or anything. As far as I I was the perfect example of a casual player. Like, I don't know, just hit the middle of the ship, right?
Yep. Cool. Well, great. Thanks for playing, and I'll see you later.
See you around.
Bye.
Alrighty, people. Let's see here. What do I feel like doing at this point? At this point, like, what do I feel like doing with my life? I love playing World of Warships, but some of these PvP type games, it kind of gets really draining after a while. It kind of, after just trying to sit here and think and take these long-winded battles of shooting at each other and whatnot, it takes quite a bit out of you. I know it's like, oh, you're just playing a game, but no, it takes a bit of you. 3 hours straight of just constant talking. That's one thing though too that I think a lot of people don't realize is that 3 hours, I can play a game easily, like Factorial, Satisfactory, fucking Minecraft, literally anything, even Expedition 33. I can sit there and play that for easy 3, 6, whatever hours straight. But having to sit there and talk the entire time, it really starts to drain you after a while. Just constantly have to come up with words, your throat gets sore and all that fun stuff, and I know, throat sore from talking too much, but especially for myself, because I talk constantly, especially like, I talk a little bit less when people are in the call and stuff like that, not to just oversaturate the Discord call and all that crap, but definitely when I'm playing by myself, because I was playing there for maybe about 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour before Sis ended up joining up. Especially when I'm playing by myself or just talking by myself, that's the words just keep on flowing, they do not stop. So it's been a real fun experience, and I think a lot of people seem to stop on by, not really stepping by, but a lot of people actually slowly kind of trickle into the streams after the streams are done. Like if I were to go over and take a look at my videos now, I remember last time I streamed here in World of Warships, I think I ended with only like 30 views, but now it's up to like 88 views. So surprisingly, some people do like to watch the long-term content afterwards. They just kind of vicariously sit around and watch it and stuff like that. So it's really fun to kind of see how people do it. Even like when I did a stream 2 weeks ago, I know that one only got like 20 views, but now it's up to 123. So I know a lot of people like to spend their time and kind of sit back and relax and listen to these things afterwards. But hey, to all the people who are out there in general, I am streaming over on Twitch and I'm streaming over on YouTube. So feel free to like the video over on YouTube and feel free to follow along on Twitch. Normal content will eventually be coming back at some point when I actually start working again, which, again, my new job starts on the 9th, which I'm excited about. Going to be working over some aerospace company again, which is always my passion and what I really love is just space and airplanes. I mean, to be fair, space is my passion, but, airplanes are kind of in that same category of just, up in the air. It's really just, I mean, how do you mean? All the way from military craft to civilian, like airliners, down to small civilian, like, like airplanes and like dusters and crop dusters and all that fun stuff and biplanes and small engine craft. It's always just been really interesting to me. So hopefully as I kind of start to work and get some overtime in and all that fun stuff, get some more money under the belt, I can go ahead and maybe hire back my editor or hire another editor, and that way we can actually start getting videos rolling along in a consistent manner again and get those shorts out and all that fun stuff. Because look, as much as I love editing, well, I love and hate editing. I like editing, but to sit there, when you record a video, even like a video that you might see, it might be like 15 to 20 minutes long. It doesn't mean that we only spent 15 to 20 minutes recording that video. I got to do the opening script, the opening idea. I got to think of an idea for that game. Sometimes I play a little bit first to get an idea of it, so I'm not just going in completely blind. So I can kind of give you guys a little bit of an explanation. And then, you record it. Sometimes the recording doesn't work out well, or you mess up the intro and stuff like that, so you re-record it. So like a 20-minute video might honestly be like a 90-minute recording overall. But then on top of that, you got to communicate, do the ideas, and so it takes a couple of hours even just to do a simple recording. But then on top of that, the editing itself takes another like 3 to 4 hours to try to get a video done. Unless you're being super simplistic about it, if you're not adding a whole lot of things, if you're just kind of just cutting out some silence, yeah, it could maybe only take like an hour to do type of situation. But it definitely takes a while to do all that. So to work a full-time job, going to work 10 to 11 hours a day, and even do overtime, then come home and then go try to record and edit for 6 to another 7 hours after that. You got to sleep eventually, but definitely it can be done. I used to release videos every single day, but that's when I didn't edit them at all. I literally would just cut out silence and that'd be it, It would just be cut, and simply render and be done. But, regular videos should be coming back eventually. I do have a big video coming out here in maybe, I'm guessing Tuesday, because it turns out the last event that I need to record is going to be this Sunday to get footage for, which means that after that, that's going to take a while. Then after that, I'll probably go to bed, and I'll probably edit it on a Monday, then probably release it on a Tuesday. So yeah, that bigger video I've been working on here for a little while is going to be coming out, I'm going to guess Tuesday, probably Wednesday at the latest. And I would say it's not necessarily like a ginormous video, but the thing is, like, I've had to record a lot of events. I've had to talk to a lot of different communities. I've had to talk to a lot of different community leaders and people involved and change accounts and all this fun stuff, and then try to go through like 3 hours of footage to only show like 3 minutes of it, type of situation. A lot of B-roll crap you got to go through. So it's been taking a while to try to get it actually finished off and completed. So yeah, and the other thing is a lot of other communities are kind of in the behind on the backing of it. So hopefully that thing should perform really well, and trying to spread it around and, kind of just show everybody the love of, it can be all about VR chats, so it's just going to be a little bit of a different topic. There are a couple other topics that I might want to touch on before I start working again, if I can get that time to get it ready. But other than that, I hope that everybody has a grand time. I hope everybody has a great night. I think I actually probably will sign off here, just because I'm feeling exhausted. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna go eat some food, come back, and then only stream for like an extra hour or two. But, I hope everybody's had a grand old time. I am going to post that Discord link in here again. So for anybody who does want to join up in the Discord in the future, join in some games, or just enjoy the environment, then definitely always there for that link to follow. Again, the very first 100 OGDs will be there. The very first 100 people will be the OGDs. Get early access to, earliest access to some pre-release content and dumb ideas I might have out there, some art and whatnot. But yeah. So thank you to everybody who stopped on by. Thank you to people who have helped educate. Thank you to King of Sanity who stopped on by. Thank you to Eat Sis and Die who's been helping me here in the Discord and educating me a lot over in the Discord and talking. And of course, thank you to who is the other person that ended up landing by? Dewey World. Thank you to Dewey World for stopping on by. I greatly appreciate all of you for enjoying the community and becoming a part of it. Hope to see you guys more in the future. I don't plan on stopping making content anytime soon, even if it gets to a point where for some reason I can't make any content, you can guarantee I'll still stream. So out there, still making stuff, still having fun with it all, still trying to get my ideas and dumb, you know, viewpoints and all that shit out there, because I don't know, it's fun. It's like it. I like being myself. This is how I can be myself, and this is just what I like doing, being genuine as much as I can here on the internet, even with all this AI crap trying to replace us nowadays, which, you know, hey, if you were here earlier in the stream or remember that from earlier in the stream, that is a big topic in of itself, and it's only gonna get worse because AI is only gonna get better. So it's really interesting to see how that goes in the future. But thank you to everybody. I appreciate it for stopping on by, and one last big ol' thank you of saying thank you and bye-bye. Woo! What a match. What a whole bunch of few hours. Goddamn.